Oh, they can hear me now. Wow. Turn my ass down. That's so that is so loud on the OBS. It was immediately red. I'm using these sick mics, dude. Jesse put me onto these awesome little handheld mics, and they just clip onto your lapel. Normally, I gotta get. I've seen these on like I've seen like ads for them and stuff, and I've seen them on Amazon and whatever.
If you're gonna get them, get the pros. That's one above these.
Sure.
And all my buddies swear by those.
Hmm.
I wasn't sure about them, so I got not the best ones, and I should have just gotten the best ones because these are great.
Okay. Good to know. Nice air compressor. This shit sucks, but it's gonna do what we need it to do because it has to.
We don't have another backup.
It takes like 10 minutes of loud noise to get filled, and then it empties after like 10 compressions of a piston. It's awesome. But hey, man, I'm not gonna complain. Or maybe I will complain a little bit. I'm bitching about it already. We're still getting stuff set up here. We're doing stream a little out of order because normally I start and I yap for like an hour, but I've had to set everything up from a phone and a laptop that has like a Celeron processor, or however the fuck you say it. That laptop is so bad that I think if I, like, opening OBS chugs it for like 10 minutes. Can't hear Jesse. He has to turn his mic on. He's fiddling around. Say Leron. Oh, like that. I get it. They tricked me into saying it right. I'm not wearing my lab coat right now. I could go get it. I did bring it. Welcome in, bros. Can't wait to listen to the burr. I know, right?
Camera's on.
This one.
This one?
There's only one camera. They saw you earlier. That's why I was pointing the camera at you.
I gotta ping my Discord.
Yeah. Mine should have gotten the auto and the Elon mask. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hang on a second. Oh, you can hear me. Yeah, don't worry. I got the Elon. Ow! I got the Elon mask, just in case. I'll explain what we're looking at here in a second for anyone not familiar with Jesse's fine work. We have a we have a contraption. No, I hate the Elon mask. Well, the Elon mask's funny because his face is all stretched and fucked up. And also, it stretches and gets more fucked up when I put it on.
You spelled it right?
Yeah, that's it. Okay. You got the URL. Jesse's fine work sounds like an MTG card. I mean, okay, hang on. Let me give you guys... This is as much as it zooms out. I can move the camera further back, though, just to give you an idea of what this is. This is it's a spinning death cage hung between two trees. It's got a car seat. It's got a car seat in the middle.
It's welded in. This is where my monitor goes, is this wonderful front thing. My Stream Deck also goes there.
Oh, video? Hang on, wait. Their video froze? I think I jiggled the cable. Their video is fucked. Hang on a second. Wait, have you guys not seen me, like, pointing it at anyone this whole time? There we go. Holy shit, they've just been staring at a static image. Okay, well.
Dude, Twitch is so awesome.
I love OBS. I love OBS on this dog shit laptop.
I love to stream on twitch.tv, so they can see it now, right?
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah, so this is what we're working with. This was constructed, it's basically constructed like a tire swing, but with an insane jigsaw trap cage in it. This is all surface rust, so don't worry. It's a car seat that's been welded in. The whole thing is welded together. I've got my monitor strap right here. I streamed from this yesterday and was swung around on this. Obviously, it spins, but it also
can swing and pivot.
I got the the audio was fucked for a second there.
Yeah.
All right, there. I got
It can
that
swing
fixed.
and pivot, and obviously you can see I have my video game controller hanging from the ceiling here.
Yeah, each one of those is a button. So
Yeah. So like one is jump, one is run forward, and they're not labeled. So, but
so that's the
I
lineup.
got 1 star in Super Mario 64 yesterday. I did get 1 star playing it with this controller. So pretty cool, huh? Now that's where I'm supposed to sit.
Yeah, where the dead person is.
You want me to just get in and you can sort of
Yeah,
see?
sure. You want to get swung around a bit so we can demonstrate what we're going to try to do?
Just show it off.
Yeah, yeah. Because a lot of people, I don't think, are like familiar with people that haven't seen your stream yesterday aren't going to be familiar with it.
Believe in God. Okay. This is always a question of, am I doing this right? Hold on. Okay.
You're going to be believing in God after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we looking? Oh my God, the mask. I haven't seen the Elon mask before. The Elon mask looks totally fucking deranged.
Oh yeah, this thing's great.
I really hate this. This is not who you want messing with the swing. This is not who you want.
We're gonna go to space with this technology.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, it's gonna take me a sec to get this harness.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, I should probably wait till you're strapped in it before I start.
Spinning is probably okay, but like, but you know.
Yeah. It's not it's not ideal.
We just don't want me falling out of this thing. That could be a bad case scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need your help because I buckled the wrong things.
What do you need my help on?
I need that middle strap.
This is like a grab my balls type of trick. Oh wait, you really did need the middle strap.
Yeah.
It's a 5-point harness on this thing?
Yep.
Oh hell yeah.
Listen, I didn't want to fuck around.
No fucking around, no
now
finding
I'm in here.
out. Wow, that thing can really get some momentum.
And this isn't even as fast as it goes.
Who was spinning you when you did it before?
Some dear friends that I've known for over a decade each.
Nice.
And of course, now today I have somebody who I have known for.
Now he has a complete stranger. He had no idea who I was till I showed up at his door.
But, very, very little knowledge of this person, and he really wants to get content out of this. So
I brought many scary-looking things to try to rock this around.
Yeah, unlike my friends who had my best interests at heart, now I have some guy.
Yeah, some dude from the internet.
Yeah, I constructed this, and part of the reason I constructed this is with the understanding that we would be fucking around with it.
Excellent.
With machinery and turning it into even more of a death trap.
Yeah. So our original plan with this was blasting air off the side to spin it around.
Yeah, like a compressed air hose that would spin it. That didn't work at all.
It turns out that doesn't work in the slightest.
It didn't even come close to working.
So we've already moved on.
Nothing happened.
No, nothing. It drained the whole tank in 3 seconds, and it did not spin the cage at all. So
it was total ass.
Someone did say you should have had it trigger a fire extinguisher.
Now,
maybe, but that would last like 10 seconds and pollute like 20 feet radius around this.
Yeah, I think it would be really bad. I think that I would get frostbite, right?
Oh, if it's a CO2, yeah.
Yeah. And it probably still wouldn't spin this thing.
Yeah, I found out after I got here that apparently a leaf blower was not a spin it. So I don't know why I thought compressed air would.
The leaf blower was enough to spin it, but kind of like slowly.
It was like this, right?
And then it kind of picked up, but it had to be like constant blowing for like the entire time. There's no way this tank could do that.
No way.
Or even one of the big tanks. Now, I appreciate you're spinning me away from the camera and yourself,
Yeah.
so I can't even have a normal conversation.
Yeah. You're at my mercy.
I really am. When I'm strapped in, I can't do
You
anything.
can't move.
Yeah. I'm locked in.
This looks like an ISIS video. I'm in this fucking mask.
This would be really interesting if ISIS showed up and was like, "Now we're doing this now."
Yeah.
We're getting-
We've changed our MO. We're now spinning people in cages.
yeah.
They're gonna be terrified. This is the yeah, so our modified plan that we're gonna go with is having pistons that move weights to make it like rock back and forth.
Which it really wants to rock back and forth.
Yeah, so it should be able to do that.
It really likes rocking back and forth. Earlier, I was just sitting in here while it was totally still, and I was just moving my big ass head up and down, and that was enough to make it move. So I think if we just get the angles right, the piston is going to make it go crazy.
Yeah, or to like punch the tree and knock you around.
Now,
The two.
you brought that up before, and I was like, I don't know if I want to punch the tree with the piston.
I mean, it's not that fast.
Yeah, but this is hanging from the tree.
Oh yeah, it might punch the tree over. If the 100 psi piston knocks the tree over,
Okay. Well,
then I guess I'll take that L.
we don't know.
Who knows? Who could say? You're right.
I'm in a prison of my own design.
It's awesome. Are the buttons soldered to the keyboard? Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
The
Hey, go back there. So
Whoop.
this is
I only have so much
now these
cable.
have gotten much more fucked up since yesterday. Now they're all tangled. Let me see if I can untangle some of them. I don't know if I even like the big thing that I didn't realize about this, the big joke with this joke is I thought it was going to be, oh, I can't find the right button. The real joke is all of them are hitting me in the head all the time. They're all
Yeah.
whacking me in the forehead at full swing.
That's awesome.
100%
Though.
of it. It was really funny.
Yeah. So it has
It was
this.
like the experience was like, have you ever been chased by like a swarm of bees?
It's like getting swarmed.
So it's like being chased by a swarm of bees, but instead of stinging you, they all flick you in the head. Like flick you in the forehead as hard as they can.
That's awesome.
It was really funny.
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
be back in here tomorrow.
Yes.
I thought about hitching these up for today's stream, just because they'd be in the way. But you know what? Whatever. They make a pleasant wind chime.
They do.
Like clacking plastic.
I think that's that's actually like improves the experience.
These buttons were from an Amazon listing that they were listed for like buttons for classroom quiz. Like
Does it like ding when you press it or something?
I think the board that was in here was supposed to do that.
Yeah.
I didn't even check. I just ripped it out of me. I basically bought them for the shape.
Yeah. These are cheaper than the arcade buttons of the similar type.
Yeah.
Because they make arcade ones like this and they're like $10 each.
Arcade buttons that are this size are really expensive, and I didn't need something.
Because they're made to be like smacked on 100,000 times.
Yeah, and nice to touch. These are not nice to touch.
These seem real tactile. I think you can really get that speedrun experience.
Yeah. There was a
cam freeze again, motherfucker.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
It's every time I glitch the cable, it just decides to freeze the camera. And because I'm yoinking my shit around, there we go. We'll look at chat eventually. You're asking me to do a lot here, man. I'm trying to cameraman and move shit around.
I love when people have advice for a situation like this that no human being has ever interacted with.
I know, right?
I think I know how I would handle this if I was you. I'm pretty sure I would be able to deal with this.
If I was you, I'd simply have a heads-up display embedded in my eyeball. And it would show the instant. It does. This app I have, if someone ats me, it pops up.
You claim to be a tech guy, but you don't know of Google Glass. Quite interesting that you do not have a Google Glass that could have solved all of these issues.
Man, I remember in like 2013, people were drawing like, oh, the future in 2018. Everyone's wearing a Google Glass. Like that shit like died in 2 years,
It's
didn't
like
it?
the worst piece of shit ever.
It's one of the worst contraptions.
I mean, who could have predicted that it wouldn't be popular? Having a light shine directly into your eye from 1 millimeter away.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, that's like everyone's dream.
Everyone
A
loves it.
laser shooting into their eyeball from this close.
I
And in
like
order
that
to
it,
do anything, you have to do this.
you have to motion in front of
This is
yourself like an
so
idiot.
much. This is so much nicer than mouse movement. Just
Every single one of those, they have. This is like new. They had that AI thing that clipped to your lapel, and you had to like,
there's a bunch of
you
those.
had to like gesture in front of it to communicate. That's the
There's a
worst
bunch
thing
of those
ever.
weird little boxes that are like AI boxes. and
Yeah.
all they do is connect to ChatGPT and then repeat something to
They
you.
have like no processor. It's just to connect to the internet and
It's
send it
so
back.
stupid.
But some douchebag in Silicon Valley is loving every minute of it. They're yelling at that thing. If you in the comments of a Twitter post do @Grok and then ask the question for the thing in the main post, that's what I imagine you look like. You look like the guy who's yelling into his AI box and is like, "Oh, AI, is this bug gonna kill me?"
I know that they're ruining the entire planet, but I do sometimes just laugh thinking about the executive who makes $3 million a year and he's sitting in his wooden office behind his Coco Bolo desk and he's holding up his little box and he's saying, "Would be a delicious thing to have for lunch." And ChatGPT says, "Many salads are delicious." And he goes, "Oh, I suppose iRobot was correct. After all."
That's all the examples they use for what you'd use it for are things you could Google faster than asking.
Stir.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Yes.
restaurants, and it pops up every restaurant in the area. Or I can have a drawn-out conversation with an annoying robot.
One of my favorite uses of ChatGPT or whatever is questions that don't need an answer. You don't need to be asking it. Like, you could just think about it for a second,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
That's because that sees into the eye of the soul of the robot,
Yeah.
which is really the interesting.
ChatGPT, is it all right to be single in your early 30s?
ChatGPT, what would it answer? It'd be like,
It would be like many people are single in their early 30s. I can't provide an answer. It's too sad. Please ask me something else.
You put in a picture of yourself. ChatGPT, do you think I could find a partner? Sorry, I'm not allowed to answer this question.
It gives you the suicide help number.
Yeah, it reads it out to you.
It's like
If you are in need of
if you are in need of help, you can find it.
that's the best case scenario. We need to get to the point where our AIs are at that level.
By the way, it's like 35 degrees.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly out here. We tried to get this heater working, but it blows the breaker every 10 seconds.
Yeah, it doesn't want to work.
Huh. Let's see.
I'm kind of the star of the show.
We have our. I'm getting our stuff that we're gonna use for this. I keep looking at the camera now to make sure it's not freezing. But luckily, these sway in the breeze, so even if you're not moving, I can tell if the camera's live.
It's always motion.
The swaying buttons. The swaying buttons in the
If
breeze
it wasn't
help it
so
all.
strapped in, I could get like some movement going, but it's hard for me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we can do some tests here.
Yeah.
We got this long ass piston. And the idea here, I think, is to put some weights from these barbells on the end, and it moving in and out will cause it to rock back and forth.
Yeah.
So that's the idea.
That's the idea. I think it's gonna rock best forward and back or side to side because this is a U joint up here, so it really wants to rock in those two axes.
Oh, I see. So you want it to go forward back. That's its main.
I'm just saying it wouldn't work diagonally as well, but we probably weren't going to do that anyway.
I wasn't going to go for the rare diagonal cardinal direction.
But if you want to put it just sideways along the bottom right there, we can just see if it works, and we can just zip tie it or something.
Well, that's what I was gonna do. The other one's already strapped to a 2x4 because I'm like a Neanderthal with how I mount these.
Yeah.
So we could just take the one that's strapped to a 2x4, bolt it to the already existing plywood here.
Yes.
And see if that works. If you want.
The way I've been attaching things is just drilling holes and then threading a zip tie through the holes.
Oh, that's perfect.
Which is so stupid, but it works.
The way I mount these is I put I mount bolts to either side to like lock it into place, and then I just duct tape it and zip tie it to the device.
Yeah.
It has no mounting. Like there's no holes or anything. You can mount one.
How are you supposed to use it then?
No clue. Immaculate Chinese design.
There's no
I ordered
way,
these.
There's no way the intended use of it is what we're doing with it.
I think,
So one
I
wonders
think
what
when
the
they were
intended
making
use
this
is.
in the factory, they're like, this would be best used to swing a giant swing with a gaming PC on. That would be the, I think that's
They're
the
not
best.
even seeing the full setup. The full setup is there's a monitor strapped here, and the gaming PC is strapped right there. And I've got a whole fucking thing. Do we want to show the other thing that we're going to try to get working, or are we like,
Let's do this first.
let's do this first? Yeah. First principles. First
Yeah,
principles.
we got daylight's burning.
Yeah, we only have so much time before it gets dark.
Yeah, once it gets dark, the monsters come out. We can't do anything.
It's sunset.
If this sticks out in front of you when you're swung back, it's gonna like stick in the ground and hold you up.
Well, let's not do that then. I mean, what do you want me to say?
I want you to be like, oh, that sounds awesome, but okay.
I don't know. I just got looked in the eye and told, hey, if we do this,
You're gonna die.
If we do this, it'll kill you.
Yeah. It's
I don't know what
FYI.
to say to that except let's not do that.
I think
That sounds like a bad thing to do.
wait, how do you take this?
Oh, they should just come off. Maybe they're smashed at the ends.
Yeah, they're probably a little smashed. Oh, that one's not.
Yeah. We're using
Excellent.
Gold's Gym barbells.
These are premium Gold's Gym.
Really cool stuff.
The other one can swing like a pendulum right here in the center.
Yeah, 25 pounds just swinging from the ceiling.
Hey, that sounds like a great idea. I don't know, whatever.
Now, on my last stream, I did make a statement that is a newfound commitment to safety. So I want to make clear that I am committed to safety. And when we say I'm going to put a barbell right in front of my face and it's going to be swinging around, we're joking.
Yeah. You're committed to safety, and then you invited me on the stream. That's how you know.
It's really bad because I think both of us make decisions in much the same way.
Yeah.
And
Poorly?
those things should not be multiplied together. That's really bad.
This is like a it's a worst of both worlds type deal where we're both should probably be a little more safe, but
Yeah, both of us should probably be a little more safe, and then together we shouldn't be allowed, like we should be in prison.
yeah. You can't get hit with the barbell if you're 5-way strapped into the chair.
Swinging in front of me.
Well, well, then you can't dodge it, I guess. So it's kind of a. I'm realizing now we actually don't need the bolts on either side. This guy will stop it by the fact it's not going to use all the. Ooh, that actually fits. Nice.
Ooh. Can they see what you're doing here?
Can they?
I'm
Probably
sure.
not, actually. I don't think they can. All right, spin your ass around. Let's get you on. I've got my elongated mask on. Oh, you're spinning around too much.
Yeah, this thing will just keep going.
Okay, yeah, I could see it on the
Okay.
on the screen down there. Oh, hey, doggy.
Yeah, we also have dogs coming to interfere.
That's okay.
Which could be
They're gonna trip the cable. The stream will go down. If the stream goes down all of a sudden, you know what it was.
This dog is so cute. Get a shot of the dog. The dog is
Yeah,
so
you're right.
cute. Oh, he's running around.
Hey, where are you, doggy?
Oh. I mean, how sweet is that?
I know, right? Could you say no? Could you say no to a dog? Not quite the most.
Not a dog like that. That dog's name is Rusty. How
Oh,
sweet is that?
what a sweet fella.
Yeah.
Hey there.
And there's another dog as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got
They'll find their way.
they'll find their way around.
Yeah.
Do. Let's see if we can get this guy mounted up here real fast. My camera's coming unscrewed. I go through tripods so fast.
What do you do to them?
They just like get messed up by like being in the basement.
Yeah.
Just being there. It's like it's an aura downgrade. It takes environmental damage.
It's like the gloom weapons.
Yeah,
Here's the kingdom. They just don't like being around.
you know, it's just bad for it to be there in general.
Well, the dogs aren't hurting this.
No, they'll be fine.
Yeah,
Let's
we just
say
wanna be
like
careful because there's somebody who definitely doesn't want to be on camera.
so.
That's the only issue the dogs are creating.
Is what, knocking over the camera?
I don't know. I don't think they're gonna do that.
I doubt it. Oi,
They're
oi.
just curious.
I know, there's so much new stuff.
She's eat something. I think she missed the hot dog wrapper. Come on.
Yeah,
Come
they
on.
do.
Rest
We're seeing the dog again. This dog.
It's
I can't
okay.
help, I'm strapped in.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You're at the mercy of everything around you.
I'm the test subject.
Frosty. Yeah, you are. Congratulations. I hope you're ready to sit in a chair for 5 hours.
You know
buddy.
what? I do. This chair is really comfortable.
It actually does look
It's
comfortable.
pretty comfortable. We ripped this out of a Honda Civic in the junkyard for $50.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
What year?
I don't
How
know. It
old
looked
is
like
this Civic?
it looked like 98 or 99.
Yeah.
Like this is an old seat. They
That-
don't make them like this anymore.
They don't. You got an old one.
Seats. This seat's got that one fold down armrest that's just on the one side.
Oh nice.
Yeah.
This is like, hang on a second.
Now, what did you get that stick for?
Okay, I need
Well, just
something.
grabbed a chimp stick.
Yeah. I need something to tape here to keep these from sliding back when it goes forward. But they don't have to like hold any
You're
force.
using a chimp stick
Yeah, that
from the
should do it.
ground
Yeah.
to get
What?
termites.
You have no imagination.
There's so many other objects around. It doesn't need to be like this is the worst.
Oh, hey, it works. Wow. Yeah, the leverage on this thing.
And I hired you to be my piston technician.
Yeah. You said you needed a good piston, and I didn't know what you were talking about.
I was
but
talking
figured
about
was the
something. I
man-
thought I was emailing someone else.
Yeah.
I,
Oh, you got me regardless. So,
Yeah.
whose
There's
duct
this-
tape is
there's
this?
this nightclub that I was trying to get into. So I was trying to give them a certain impression of me.
Yeah. Those first impressions are real important. That's why I strapped you to a chair within 1 hour of arriving.
Do you think that this will keep the weights
Yes.
in place?
Oh, absolutely. Look at that.
No,
What are you talking? Have you
no
seen what I've
fucking
concocted?
there's no.
My chat's reveling on this because they're always telling me shit won't work, and I'm like, listen, you just don't understand. You're not here in person. You can't see it. You can't appreciate it.
And yet I'm here.
And now you're in here in person, and you're going, this ain't gonna work, you idiot. Listen, you gotta trust the process, okay?
I trust the process.
I've been around the block a few
I
times.
believe in the process.
You think this thing's gonna get sucked up, rotate, and then jam the stick into the 2x4 at like high force?
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
A lot of stuff is conceptually awesome.
Yes.
It's until you die from it.
A lot of stuff on this project is conceptually awesome because I'm not the one sitting in the chair.
Yeah. And let's also just make clear to everybody that this isn't real. Like these are all
Yeah, these are props.
this is all rubber stuff and like
These
you
are
know.
styrofoam weight plates.
I've been screamed out. Dude, when I see the Elon mask from like a side profile, because your nose is right where his mouth is, you look like an ape. Like you look like an Elon ape. It's so
This is those Elon apes I keep hearing about. When they say apes rise up, they're talking about this, right?
and apes together strong. I do believe that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Unionize now.
Yes.
Everyone unionize. One's in chat if you are currently a journeyman in the pipe fitters union of your state.
Pipe fitters union
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah.
The other unions we can't speak for.
Yeah, save it and we'll talk to you later. But right now, if you're in a pipe fitters union, press 1 in chat.
There's not gonna be any ones in chat. Never mind. There's 20 ones
There's
in
a
chat.
lot of ones.
Nope, I don't do pipe.
I don't do pipe.
That makes it sound like there's trauma behind the decision, but all right.
I mean,
Someone said, I was listening to this out loud at work at Target, and they just fired me because you said union.
I got fired from Target once because I was doing the night shift and it sucked so bad. And one time I fell asleep under a table on accident. And they were like, you can't do that.
Oh, I fell asleep in a big spool of like industrial wire at work, which was a pretty bad idea because they like shoved the forks of the forklift in there to pick them up.
Yeah.
But I didn't get caught and they didn't fire me for it. So I'd say job well done.
We're just going straight through.
Yep.
Jesus.
Hang on. There we go. Yeah, this should work.
I'm good.
You've seen how I build stuff.
This is just a test. This is just a test to see if this works.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't think this is anything dangerous.
We're just checking it for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing spicy going on.
Yeah, we just want to make sure that it's like
If it punches
don't
out,
like
it's
the
gonna knock the
stick.
camera over.
stick is really fucking with me, bro.
Why?
There's something about the stick. Something's gonna happen with the stick.
Oh no.
It's like Chekhov's stick.
Chekhov.
Like it wouldn't have been introduced into the stream if nothing was gonna happen to it.
Like, Chekhov
It wouldn't
stick
be
staring at you.
canonically there unless something was gonna happen with it. You know? That's how storytelling works.
What do you think's gonna happen with the stick? What's your fear?
I think it's gonna explode and shoot into my face.
This is
And
like
I'm gonna get turned into what's his name? Jigsaw. Not the Jigsaw killer.
but the other
The
guy.
Punisher villain.
The Punisher villain Jigsaw?
You don't know about him?
No, I don't think
His
so.
face is all cut up.
Oh, like
They
a
had to put it-
jigsaw.
Yeah, they had to put him back together like a jigsaw.
Oh.
So stop. Except for the TV show where he looked fine.
What? They made a Saul TV show?
No, the Punisher TV show.
Wait, they did make no, it's called they did make the Saul TV show, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah, Better Call Saul.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright, hang on. Let's get you You're like you can't even face the camera. You have no
Honestly, I don't want to face the camera right now. Just after we call Better Call Saul.
listen to that.
Oh, that sounds good.
It sounds worse every time we turn it
You know,
on.
sitting here, it sounds like a fart.
Yeah, and it's right where your ass is. So
Watch it.
oh wait, what is that? Oh, that's the vibe thing.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let me get you wired up with air. We're gonna see what we can do. Also, is this supposed to be running?
The car?
Yeah.
We can keep it running. I figure it might be nice to have a warm place to retreat to.
Oh, okay. I was making sure you didn't forget.
Yeah.
Let me get a longer hose for this switch. But like this should be enough. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the switch here.
I just want you to, I want everyone at home to know how upsetting it is to learn right before the stream that I'm basically going to be looking at Elon Musk's face the entire stream.
Did you not?
Like, I have to look him, like, that's who I'm looking at. That's who I'm interacting with the entire stream. Obviously, I value Uwo's privacy, but
It'd be really
I mean,
funny
this
if,
is-
like, in like 3 weeks, I just start face cam streaming, and I don't give a shit. But I made you just before it. Oh, you can't hear shit.
I can't hear compressor going.
Hang on, I gotta seal these connections. I'm realizing that only I can read chat. I mean, technically, maybe you could. They said some people would pay for this. He's kicking his feet around. What was that? Oh, the duct tape. No!
Ow, my face.
This is the thrilling allure of building all your shit on stream.
Can you check to see if I'm muted or not? I don't know.
Can you guys hear him? Yeah, hang on, wait.
Can you hear me right now? I pressed the mute button a couple times.
I'm like way louder than you. But I think it might be because my mic is strapped up closer to my face. And I'm also like yelling 24/7.
I might be muted right now. I pressed the bottom button a couple of times,
Okay,
and I might be muted.
I can go check. Here, hold this. This thing is still going? They said you're very quiet. What?
So this thing is getting wet.
Okay. You think it's lagging the circuit? Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. Literally the minute it unplugged. They say your mic is off. They said that they can only hear you through my mic. Here, we don't need this right now. Nope, it's Dedge.
No, it's not dead.
They said it's Dedge.
It's not dead.
They said it's Dedge, and they posted a picture of a Pepe crying.
Don't fucking smoke. I know it's not my stream. Don't smoke fucking dead. It's not working.
Yeah, it's not showing up. Press the unmute again.
How about now?
That came through.
Okay.
It just needs to be closer to your face. There we go.
Also, I was saying something while I was muted.
Yeah.
And I just want to repeat it. If you post SAG, this is the medical community has agreed on this. If you post SAG, it takes 1 month off of your lifespan. You become 1 year weaker. Like you get weaker. It's like life force.
That's heckin' sad.
It's like you did heroin all night. That's what it does to you health wise. Post SAG or other Pepe emotes.
I'm gonna plug you up.
And basically, if you're interested in Twitch, you're gonna die.
All right, you now have the trigger. Do you want to see if it rocks your boat?
Oh yeah. Also, keep watching Twitch. I'm on a different channel. How do I push this?
Yeah, back. It's side to side.
Okay. I'm really scared of this. Okay.
Yeah. Other side.
This one. This one. Okay. This way.
It can't be that hard. That didn't do anything. We need a lot more weight. Or
Shit.
damn.
Okay. So I think we need a lot more.
I'm telling you, man, you're gonna end up having to concede on me wanting it to punch the ground.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I think it is.
I'm really well.
Why are you afraid? Why do you fear what could be ever?
Now, me with this whole thing together
Yeah,
is, let's say, generously, let's say it's 500 pounds
yeah,
together.
yeah.
Can these things do something to 500 pounds?
Two of them together? Yes.
Okay. There's gotta be
I don't know
some.
why you thought 20 pounds was good.
I don't know.
I had some hope too. I can't act like I'm the
It
I
didn't
am
move
the
at all.
No, it
I
didn't
thought
do anything.
but the crazy it's not like this thing is hard to get moving.
Go ahead and extend it. Are you like fully clear here? No. Oh, okay. It does something.
No, I just this thing.
Dude, look, it's got a Hey, I gotta swack the camera.
It's
No, we're
got
fine.
it's got a weapon on it.
The stick really adds
Good.
the stick. It's gonna like you're gonna smack into that and it's gonna bend the bearing rod. And it's never gonna be able to retract.
Okay. That's
Go ahead and retract your. If it sucked that wire in and like cut it in half,
that would be funny.
it'd be horrible, but it would be really funny.
Why don't you just unplug that wire real quick? Because it's causing so many issues.
Yeah, is it causing you
Just
anxiety?
unplug it on that side.
It is unplugged.
No, like oh well, it's fine. Whatever.
Oh wait, this comes out. This comes out.
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't realize.
yeah. Just so it's not in the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well,
We got only a few other options here. I think this is leading to a tilt feature.
tilting could work because I do think that even with this little bit of weight,
It's
Um,
not gonna tilt you. No, no, no. It needs to punch the ground.
it's okay.
It needs to punch the ground and launch you forward out of
Wow.
the seat.
No, it can't do that.
It needs to.
It's okay.
When you said you were dedicated to the bit,
When I said I was committed to the bit, I'm more committed to staying alive.
it's not gonna. I sat on a toilet with these strapped to the sides and had it launch me off. It was fine. It's slow.
Nothing happened to you?
No. The
Okay.
toilet's obliterated, but nothing happened to me.
And I'm
no.
strapped in. I should be protected from all sides, no matter what happens.
Yeah.
We could try it up and down and see if that does something.
Yeah. It did chuck me out of a bed like really hard though.
Okay. Okay.
But it's probably
Um,
fine. I weigh a lot more than you, so even though this thing's heavy,
Yeah. The small ones. Can I ask about the small ones?
they won't be able to lift you if that's what you're.
Well, not lift.
You want one
um,
to like? Do you have a punching bag or like a
is-
boxing glove?
A boxing glove?
Yeah.
You want it to hit me in the head?
I think it'd be really funny.
If it hit me in
Yeah,
the
if it
head?
was like mounted right to the side, and it would.
Right. I'm not gonna. I will not be. I don't want a machine to hit me in the head.
Okay, but you're
Um,
fine with the machine shaking you around and stuff.
Yeah. That's yeah. The
Okay.
small ones. How fast can? I mean, they can go a little bit faster.
They're like
just-
twice the speed of the bit.
But can they go back and forth a bunch of times?
Yes.
Is the question.
Yeah.
Right?
Do you want that
So-
one mounted under the seat vertically?
If that one was not vertically, but if that one was side to side under the seat and just went back and forth over and
Yeah.
over, I think it could get this thing swinging side to side on its own.
Interesting. You
If
think that this with the weight would get it swinging?
I was able to do it just lifting up my leg up and down over and over, right? Like
I don't know.
maybe it wouldn't.
What if a strong breeze simply moved the cage around someone?
That would be funny. Put a sail on this thing.
Yeah, yeah. What if we simply attach this to a parachute and dropped you out of an airplane? When is that gimmick? That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, that'll be in 3 days. So that's going to be the big Friday finale as I'm being dropped out of an airplane.
Yeah.
And that will be. Luckily, I have accepted the light of Christ into my heart, so I'll be going to heaven. Otherwise, I'd be scared.
You got that get out of hell free pass right
yeah,
before.
yeah, basically where you can do whatever because you're, you got it. You got to heaven.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you unlocked it.
You unlocked heaven as DLC. You
Yeah,
no
already
longer
did
have
the
to be afraid.
prestige. You already prestiged, so they can't take that away from you. even if you die.
Your safe scumming life. All right, hang on. I'm gonna jerry rig 2 pistons to the back of your seat.
Okay.
They're going to lift you off the ground or rip themselves off the cage violently.
Okay.
One of the two. Likely option 2.
Okay. How are you attaching them?
Duct tape and zip ties, baby.
I don't know the duct tape and zip ties. This thing is 500 pounds.
Hang on a second. You doubt the power. This is gorilla tape we're talking about.
Okay. Well, sorry. You said duct tape. If it's gorilla tape,
This is
it's
the
got the-
power. Do you not think a monkey could save you?
I obviously think a monkey could save me. Don't fucking say that.
Do you have no faith?
I have a lot of faith. I've watched the Donkey Kong Bonanza trailer like 10 times. I have so much faith in the power of chimps.
What's the difference between a chimp and a monkey?
A chimp is a specific kind of, well, I believe a chimp is an ape.
What's the difference between an ape and a monkey?
I believe apes are more man-like and sentient.
Oh,
I
nice.
believe they have more sapience. It's just a different families of animals. And then monkeys are just like the little dudes that like want to steal your chips.
Oh, so they're like the bastards.
Yeah, they just hang around like old temples and try to steal your chips.
Nice. Do you think we could get some monkeys to take up residence here if we built some old temples?
I mean, the main thing that seems to attract monkeys is like a bunch of garbage.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
so much the temples, it's that there's a bunch of people there that they can steal food
And why
from.
haven't I ever seen one in Ohio?
I mean,
I almost just disconnected this and like, well, no, I think I disconnected the air compressor, I think.
I don't want to be rude in response to your question, but like, why would they go to Ohio? What's there for them?
Monkey.
Like,
You said garbage. You said they gather where garbage is.
oh, sure, but also they got, you know,
Wow,
they
you
like going-
centered that up and made it not go out.
Is that bad?
This thing's getting like, this thing's getting cooked. You know what? We're gonna keep using the arrangement where this has a stick on it. That's fine with you, right?
Yeah, that works. That's fine.
It seems to be working pretty
We can
well
do
so
that.
far. Wow.
Be careful. It would be really easy to pull this thing on accident and then bang yourself in the head with it while it spins around.
That's true. I should have brought another 2x4. The one with the 2x4 on it's going to be a lot easier to harangue. All right, hang on. Where are those zip ties at? Oh, it doesn't even reach all the way around. We're gonna have to do a double-ended zip tie.
You know, a thought that I had.
Yeah.
This is not going to be super helpful to our current situation. But while we're just talking about the process,
Yeah.
I think that what would be the fastest way to get this to spin, maybe, is mount like a motor on the bottom that has some weight,
Yeah.
and when that thing jerks, it would jerk the rest of it like
Like
the
a
same
big, like,
distance.
concrete vibrating motor or something.
Yeah, and so if it went like 90 degrees,
Sure.
then this thing
No, that actually
this thing-
could do it.
this thing would maybe turn 45 or something
Quick
like that.
question for you. Do you have a big motor? 'Cause
No.
I didn't bring mine.
No, I do not have one.
Damn it. You always think you plan for everything.
Well, you know, we came with backups, and now look at us.
Now we're on the last leg of our backups.
Yeah,
This is about to become
which was a backup that I was not told about in advance of jamming the piston into the ground as hard as we possibly can.
it's worked for me before. I feel like I'm pretty good at improv. When I did a stream with the streamer Fillion for Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
where she tasked me with blowing up a turkey, a Thanksgiving turkey. And I had 4 or 5 different methods to do it. And all of them failed. I ended up having to like jerry rig something together at the end. But we did blow that damn turkey up.
You never know,
So,
man.
you
Things
know.
things don't act until you're live, you know?
I know,
And then you
right?
find out.
Where's my gorilla?
Your grilly?
My gorilla tape. Oh,
I
here.
didn't see you set it somewhere. Oh, it's under my leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gorilla tape your legs to the posts of this. It's gonna add to the experience, trust me.
You know what I could do?
Yeah.
So, and this is another long shot. This thing is shaped pretty well for if we put a sheet of latex on each side and then vacuumed out the inside.
This is like getting
That
more fetishistic than
That
it
could
already
give me a
was.
sexual experience like I've never had before. So it could maybe unlock something in me that makes me weird forever.
That's awesome.
You know?
Yeah, we should do that.
So I'm like,
We can
that might be
take
good.
one of these pistons and mount it directly under the car seat so it shoves right into your ass
yes.
on actuation. Which I think would just be amazing. It'd just be wonderful.
It goes in my eyes and I'm like, oh, this is totally new. I've never felt anything like this. Wow, what a novel experience. Wow, you guys are seeing
Wow, that's never
time-
happened before.
first time blind reaction. Wow, this is so crazy. Oh my god. Oh,
Live ass reaction.
live ass reaction.
All right. Hang on, we gotta fire this bastard up again. All right, can you reach the little knob, the little nozzle there?
Where?
You see the black cord? Yeah, just pull that till you get no, not that one. Sorry, wait. That guy. Yeah. There you go. Oh, it's not as long as before. Don't trigger it yet. We need more PSI. I just want to see if it can like do anything to you.
Okay. You might want to take that off of the power tool.
No, it's probably fine. This is going great so far. I don't think there's anything that could possibly. Bro's mic is off again.
I turned it off.
Oh, so it's not blasting.
Do people want to hear this as close as possible? I can just put this mic on top of the fucking compressor.
You know that I have an emote in my channel that's an air compressor running because it kicks on so often in the background. So everyone's just spamming this. The compressor is noise gated? Damn, I don't even have that technology. When it stops, it should be good. I'm glad that it doesn't actually take like 15 minutes to charge up. I was gonna be a little bit concerned if it took that long every time, but it was literally just the heater. So instead we can freeze to death strapped to a metal cage. You can noise gate on OBS. Don't tell me how to fix my stream, motherfucker. It's broken just the way I want it.
Do 10 push-ups.
Do 10 push-ups now.
Someone was rude to you, tell them to do 10 push-ups or they're banned.
Do 10 push-ups right now or you're banned. Anytime you tell me how to fix my stream, you must do 10 push-ups. New rule. I will not take no for an answer. This thing takes too damn long to go the rest of the way. Yeah. Go ahead and, yeah, give it a shot. See if it, like, rips itself off or...
Okay.
Yeah, go for it.
What?
Oh, that one does something. That's just one, too. Now undo it. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's get the other one mounted because two will do it better.
Oh no! This isn't good.
Oh, I should have brought all four, man.
Oh, if you had all four, it would be crazy.
It would just lift you straight up. You can only activate two at a time, otherwise it just fucks up.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, let's get the other one.
Oh, do you need a hand, or should I just stay up here?
Nah, you're strapped in. You're locked the fuck in.
Oh, it's easy enough to get out. But
He wants to be free so bad, bro. Oh, I need to
want to taste Pater. Just stand up one more time. I'm like Davy Jones.
you can be the eye candy for the camera while I get this set up so it doesn't just stick straight into the ground.
I am cute as a button, but it's tough for me to talk because I can't see chat.
I
don't know
meant
what
like,
chat's saying.
wait, why can you not pull up your phone? I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but you can.
Sorry, guys. This is my first time streaming, so
Did you turn the mic back on?
is it back on? It should be.
Okay, I think it is.
Yeah.
An Uwo stream where something happens within less than 3 hours? Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to. I have mastered stream edging, and you guys are. This stream's probably only gonna last 3 hours.
Oh, that's so funny.
Such bastards. I'm always like, oh, I feel bad the stream's only going to be a few hours long.
So funny.
All Jesse's streams are only a few hours long. I've kind of debated whether that's just the play. And then people are like, wow, finally some shit's happening.
Mine are shorter just because I don't like fucking around on stream. It gives me anxiety. I think people like the yapping. If I have one piece of like feedback from everybody, it's you should go live for 4 hours beforehand
Yeah, and
and
yap
just
more.
talk because I get anxious at work when nothing is happening. I get anxious at my email job when I don't have someone talking into my ear. So please fill my days with noise.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can hear myself think.
They're giving you golden advice. You should go live early and just like yap for several hours. That's what everyone does. And
That's-
then when you like get the shit for YouTube, then you edit out all the yapping. And then when YouTube people find the stream and they come in, they go, why is it not built already at 20 minutes into stream?
Oh, I'm reading chat now.
Nice. If you can read them, you'll help me see when they're telling that something's broken.
Hi, DBJ. Hello, hello. Hey, everybody. Hello. Hey, it's
Oh.
me hanging out. I'm hanging out. Hey, hi, Jesse. How's your head? Okay, so here's one thing that pisses me off is, oh, you bleed from the head one time on stream, and suddenly everybody is a fucking doctor, and they're like, that's bad.
Why were you bleeding
What
from
if
the
it's,
head?
shut up for a second. What if it's good sometimes when it happens? We don't know that for sure. Things can be good and bad. This is actually part of growing up. Part of growing up is realizing that certain things are good and bad at the same time. Did you get your knee pads? Shut up, fucking knee pads. Yesterday on the stream, one guy said, "Where are your knee pads?" As the, like
Why?
the least helpful protective equipment I can imagine for this situation. Like,
Your knees are like the one thing that's probably not going to get fucked up on
I
this.
don't know how my knees could possibly interact with anything. I have no fucking idea.
That's awesome.
Anyway, the reason I bled from my head was I was in the truck last week for the truck stream. I was streaming from the back of a box truck for those who might not know. And the box truck was driving around and starting and braking in a parking lot. And towards the end of the stream, it broke too fast and I bonked my head. And there was a bolt on the side of the box truck, and I cut my head on the bolt.
You have talked about how people have told you need to be more safe ever since the truck stream, and you have never once mentioned that you busted your head open on the side of the box truck.
It wasn't a big deal.
I feel like that's important lore
A big deal.
in the scenario, though. You know?
Okay. Hey, everyone, say hello to Uwo, who is my mom, I guess. Everyone say hello, Mom.
Oh,
Thank
a
you for
few
always
minutes
looking
ago
out
when
for
I'm
me.
trying to get you to, like, do something a little more extreme, you're all, oh, I can't do it. And now suddenly I'm your mom for telling you to not bust your head open.
Mom Uwoslab.
Shut the fuck up.
Mom Uwoslab.
Mom Woe's lab. Mom Woe.
Oh, this is a good comment. It was kind of the thing that you were like, do safe pay.
They're doing their best, man.
Dude, here's the thing about
That's a YouTube viewer for sure.
about my audience, because that's one of my viewers. The thing about my audience is every single one of my viewers, and you can be one of my viewers, every single one of my viewers is currently on Salvia. At any given moment, they just took a huge fucking rip of something that's technically legal.
It is insane that Salvia is technically
Hey,
legal.
fuck, sorry, I'm high. What did I just say? It's from that person. That person just said, fuck, sorry, I'm high.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's so good. That's so good. So basically, I cut my head on a bolt, and then I didn't know that I did that. And I turned around, and I had a trickle of blood come down my forehead like I was a wrestler that was like blading, like I was doing it for effect. Joe
Oh.
Uwoslab the clip? No, because he came all this way, you know. And if he sees that, he's gonna be like, he's gonna feel bad.
I'm not going to feel that bad.
Well,
Speaking of 1 second, I got another piston to install on this death trap.
yeah. Cool.
Spin you around once.
That's nice. That's nice.
Hit
This is
ton?
interesting. Salvia being legal makes total sense to me because during the short high, it's impossible to do anything, and then you need to just stay seated for a while. So basically, you're saying it's good that it's legal because it knocks you out. It's like poison. It's like
Isn't Salvia like a super strong hallucinogen?
it's like it's like it's okay that it's legal because if you take it, you die. So it's
yeah. So you're not going to be disruptive to society because you're going to be fucking dead. That's what it
it's
sounds
totally
like the
fine.
argument is. I don't know, man. They might have the ticket. The minute they realize that the minute someone on Salvia does something, it's all over for the Salvia heads. Is there a Salvia? You smoke it? What do you? Yeah, you do smoke it. It's a.
I believe you smoke it.
There's
main thing-
Salvia smoking community.
The main thing that, and I'm gonna say something, and if you're a Miley Cyrus fan, please earmuff it just while I say this because it might.
If
be
you're a
tough to
Miley
hear.
Cyrus fan, you
could
are
be-
too young to be in this chat.
could
Go
be,
unfollow.
but but I'm just gonna say this so just be careful when I say this, okay? But I believe that she did Salvia once.
What exact instance leads you to believe this?
I don't know. This was like 15 years ago or something. I don't have any. I don't remember it.
You don't remember when you did Salvia with Miley Cyrus. You just know she did it once.
She did it once.
She did it once, and she didn't call back. And she,
From a bong. Yes. That's right. Didn't Michael Phelps get filmed doing it too?
he got filmed doing Salvia.
Okay. Yeah. Fucking high horse in chat. Oh, I've never done Salvia before I went swimming at the Olympics. Yeah. As if. Once you're swimming at the Olympics and you're looking out of the locker room and at the big Olympic pool, and you have in one hand you have Salvia, and in the other hand you have the Holy Bible, and you're looking at, and you make the decision, and we'll see. We'll see how on your high horse you are after you've been there.
Do you think it was like a performance enhancing drug type deal?
Based on what people are saying in chat, it knocks you out. So I can't imagine. I can't imagine it would help.
Maybe it's like, okay, you know, like those people that microdose LSD, where they'll take like a tenth of a dose, and they don't completely trip balls. They just like, you know, they look at the clock and they like see a funny face before it turns into normal digits.
Yes.
maybe it's like that. But instead, you feel slightly like you're gonna pass out at any given time.
Man,
I think I could provide a great performance boost.
I don't think I could handle that. I was just on a podcast where we were talking about psychedelics. We're talking about like guys who do psychedelics.
Oh,
This is
nice.
this is the guys podcast for anyone who is a fan of that podcast. And I'm gonna pooch something that is on the podcast. I think it's coming out next week. But like a third of the podcast, we were talking about this one post that this guy made where he was discussing how when he did DMT, every time he did DMT, he met a man named the Jester. And he
The
started,
gesture.
every time he did DMT, the Jester was there. And, and the Jester had all sorts of tricks for him. He's telling stories like the fourth time I went back and the Jester was there. And he showed me the forest behind my parents' house. And then he said, "Watch this." And he turned the forest to porcelain. It's like it's like I've never wanted to do DMT, aka the God molecule. But hearing that story, don't you,
Does.
don't you want to see the porcelain forest? Sounds cool.
That sounds cool as hell.
I don't know. The Jester also seems kind of annoying.
I had a friend in college who did DMT, and he smoked it out of a light bulb. And I was like, I think you might have gone too far, dude. When you're smoking shit out of a broken light bulb, you're like, you're one move away from like sealing the rims off the neighbor's car.
Now I don't know what I'm looking at. What is People in chat are typing
Oh, you don't have the. It's this emote that shows a man with his mouth agape, and he's going.
Okay, what is that meant to convey to
It's
me?
this emote right here.
Okay, what is that meant to convey to me?
It means it's funny. It's like Tech W, but for Zoomers.
Okay, all right. What happened to
DVJ's gonna
LOL?
hate it. He was just
What happened to
deride-
LOL?
he was just deriding Pepe earlier, man. He hates Twitch culture.
Listen, do I hate Twitch culture? I don't feel like I need to answer that question. But listen, my chat, this has turned people off of my chat. But people in my chat, you know what they type? They type LOL or LMAO. Is Keck W, which is LOL. Go to the doctor. Why are you talking like that? Hear yourself? Well, obviously, is like it's like and it's it's like Joel, but if you're laughing, what are you talking about?
It's you're trying to convert a man with a camo hat.
This is my only hat that fits. I have a huge fucking Cro-Magnon skull, so I need to wear hats from Bass Pro Shops. Okay? If they had a fucking hat that says "I'm gay," I would wear that one instead. But they don't make them that fit. The only fucking hats that say "I'm gay" they make for twinks. Okay? I got a big ass fucking caveman skull, which is why I'm alive, by the way. Sorry, I'm wearing the wrong hat.
They need to make bigger "I'm gay" hats so that you don't get harassed for this shit. Sign the petition now to get bigger "I am gay" hats.
What's the name for when you have an enlarged head? It's like electroencephaly. What is it called?
I was gonna say something else.
It's called an elephantasia.
Yeah.
They need to make a hat that says "I'm really gay," and it's for if you have elephantasias.
They need they need the giga size. They just assume that you're gonna have a small head.
It's the opposite Hassan. I met Hassan in real life, and that's forced perspective. If you've only seen him on camera, in real life he's shaped like a Funko Pop. And he's 3 feet tall. So
it's over for him, bros. Yeah. Is it over for me?
And you know what? And I hate to be political. You know why he's shaped like that? Vexed.
Yeah, he was 6'5".
He got the jab.
Every booster he took 6 inches off his physique.
And he kept getting boosters.
He kept getting them.
He was addicted to boosters.
He got a Fint-like high off every one. He said on camera he got a Fint-like high off every booster.
I'm getting a Fint-like high, dude.
Ooh, this feels like that time I did Fint, and then he and Stream would cut to like a Family Guy cutaway gag of him doing Fint. It was a great bit.
Go full 10-gallon from Tractor Supply. I could do that, but then I feel like I need to start like, I don't know. The wrong sponsors would come after me. I start to
The wrong sponsor.
if I start doing the
Oh, you need to switch it the other way?
wait, is it switched?
Switch it the other way so it retracts?
This way? That way?
There you go. Okay. It's struggling a bit to get the air for both out. Oh, wait, it's because we're only at 50 PSI. All right, give me 1 second. Prepare for the noise. Hey, you can face people again.
Hey! Hello, everybody. Turn him back around. Look at me! You look at me, or I'm gonna fucking kill you! Wait, can I say that on your stream?
Sir, yeah, you could say that.
As a joke, I love you. Hey, dude, you and I are cool. You and I are cool. You and I are cool. You and
He
I are
says
cool.
that. I'm gonna
cool.
kill you guys.
Hey, ha ha ha. You and I are best friends, bro. Come on. Hey, DM me, dude. DM me. Ha ha. Hey.
It's a trap. He's gonna report you for harassment. I don't know. I need to like change the adjustment on it so it doesn't try to go so high.
I can't hear you, bud.
Yeah. So I had to re-Elon myself.
Yeah.
Well, it's only at 80. It just takes forever.
Yeah. It's a little shitty thing.
Yeah, it's doing its best.
Yeah. They got me in the contraption.
Sit in the chair, boy.
Noise suppression is really good. We don't hear the burr at all. That's crazy.
That is insane. We're trying to yell over it.
How many buttons you got? So there's 12 buttons. I think 2 of them don't work. I believe
Which 2?
I've marked them with these little stickers here.
Okay. How do you know which one's which? They don't have labels.
I guess, now that you mention that, I guess that would make it more difficult, huh?
Do you just guess?
Well, you get a sense of where they are.
Oh my gosh.
And
you're
sort
brushing them out of your face,
you
smacking
remember,
the
like,
button.
Jump is over in this neighborhood. You just sort of reach out and start pressing things, and
I mean, yeah, that probably works.
yeah. Oh,
it's starting to get there.
DDR mat foot controller. I already tried that.
Vibes.
I tried that in the truck.
We're playing by vibe, bro.
And it almost killed me. Bro, gonna get bashed in the head with one of those? I got hit in the head with one of these about 20 times yesterday. Maybe more. They were constantly hitting me in the fucking head. They're made of plastic, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's probably okay.
Yeah. It didn't hurt.
We can tell.
Is there still a bruise on your head? I don't feel anything. I don't think so.
That thing's got to be done by now. Hang on.
It's got to be. By now, it's got to be good. Enough for a test, yeah.
Yeah. Surely. Look. Nope. Yes, it just shut off on its own.
Ooh, nice. Good timing.
Nice, nice. Now let's see. Let's see how well it works. You wanna give it a whirl?
Okay.
Just pull the like industrial trigger that's gonna.
Okay.
Yeah. Give it a shot.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Live. I want to live.
That has to feel like a lot more.
This is crazy feeling.
Yeah, take it back down.
Oh. Ah.
Now, if you're on like the side like this and then you do it, it'll be different because it'll push you sideways. Try it. Try it while you're spun sideways. Oh, never mind. It's like struggling. What? It was ripping the side piston off.
Oh, okay. So it had to support too much weight, I think.
Yeah. I think it going out on this one and that one was messing it up.
Yeah.
Because it's having to split the air potential, and this tank is already. I mean, what is it at?
You have to check.
It lost 20 psi.
That's not much.
That's a lot.
Is it a lot?
It was at
I don't know.
100.
I don't know anything.
It was at 100. It takes like 5 minutes to read.
Oh, okay. Let me step out of this thing for a sec.
Sure.
Hold on.
So this thing runs at the max that any of these valves have is 110 psi, and I typically run these cylinders at the max because once
Why
they
not?
lower,
Yeah.
they don't do nearly as well.
Wow.
But that tank is so small that when you have two hooked up, it drains the cylinder before it gets to both like at peak.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it does work, but it might actually work better with just the one.
The one was pretty crazy. I'm wondering, like, because if it was one, which corner do we even pick to put it on? Just a random corner?
Yeah, that one there, I guess.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we need this thing to shake.
Yeah.
You could make that like sub-activated or something too.
Could be. I still think that we should try a little piston that just goes back and forth as many. Or do you
You
think
want to try that?
or do you think that's going to drain the tank too fast? Because it's like kind of struggling to.
I mean, filling one of these big cylinders takes more than shaking it back and forth several times. But also, it is taking a lot of air to fill these.
Yeah.
Also, you talk bad shit about that stick, but it's
The chimp stick has not gone anywhere.
the chimp stick is holding strong.
I can't believe about the chimp stick.
You really thought that wasn't gonna work.
Why would it work?
I've made jankier things that works. I had faith.
Another thing is when it was sideways, I think because that thing hit first,
Yeah, it
was
started trying to put.
struggling. Because I think that at that angle, they both basically had to lift the whole thing. Whereas if it was
Oh yeah,
like
yeah, because that one was fighting the other one.
yeah, but when it's like this, it's just like it just has to push it up like that, which it kind of like wants to go that direction anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
What is best for you? Do we just have one piston do all the shaking? Hey, Lamel.
Yeah. One or two, whatever. I think just like to try to get this thing rocking, like because
That's what you really want it to do.
I think that'll look the craziest. At least on my stream, it'll. Sorry, I just hit the
Yeah.
microphone. At least on my stream, it'll look the craziest. I think it'll like it could get crazy if we hit like the right
Yeah.
rhythm on it, and it'll look the most impressive.
Let's do that then.
That's what
Let's
I think.
do just one and have it go. Yeah, to get you going. Because it did shake it around when just the one raised the corner.
Yeah.
And as long as it's, I mean, how often would you want it to be doing this?
I don't know.
I'm just
I'm not
thinking,
entirely sure. I mean, this.
I'm trying to calculate because the tank isn't that big
Yeah, I would
and it
say.
keeps running out.
I would say, yeah. Let's not worry as much about tomorrow's stream because we got plenty of stuff to do in this thing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's try to get something crazy happening here. And if it needs to be a bit lighter, if maybe that makes it move more, we could always put the skeleton in it instead of
True.
me. And that's, way.
Nah, it's just more fun if you're in it.
It's much more fun if I'm in it.
It's scary.
There's a threat. There's like a looming
Yeah,
threat,
yeah.
which is always so much fun.
a looming threat of it knocking you out of the
Yeah.
thing.
How fun is that? Okay. I think I need to use the restroom if that's all right.
Yeah, sure.
For-
I'll keep
For
it
me to
rolling.
duck for 10,
Sure, sure.
and I'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem. Got a piston right here, lol. Yeah, good. You can read the deranged chat messages. Isn't this their house? Why would they ask to go pee? Because we're both running the stream. They're just saying, hey, manage it while I'm gone. They're not asking for permission. Hot mic, we can hear piss. He does have a hot mic. If he doesn't, I can't hear because I don't have a monitor. The house is right there. He's driving a car to go to it. Real ones would piss behind the tree. If you can't hear the air compressor, then he can leave that shit burning hot to piss. Hang on a second. Let's get our own shit running here while he's gone. I'm kind of tempted to sit in the chair. You could? Hello, Elon? Hello. I got some great plans to unveil to you guys today about how I'm going to make Twitter worse again. But before that, I'm going to sit in the funny chair. Let's switch this over to a one-piston operation. First and foremost. Let's also get the thing charged up when I'm not having to yell at him over it. All right, that's sucked it up. Excellent. Okay. Elon, can I get some PoE2 tips? Yeah. My tip is that my tip is right here, Panscrab. No. My tip is that if you try to hire like an American or maybe like a Chinese or Korean guy to level up your account for you, that's a little too expensive. You got to go with someone from like Laos or maybe Vietnam. You can really get a better deal on the smurfing there. And they tend to have like similar levels of skill in the game. Shout out Laos. The dong to USD ratio is amazing. Tariffs raise the price. Remember, kids, contract labor does not count on the tariffs. Spin to win. Time to spin to win the prize. Let me eat right into the microphone. I'm sure you guys will love it. We got food like right before stream, but then I spent all my time setting up stream and I didn't get to eat any of my damn food. So let me just scare off everyone who doesn't like gross noises. What are you eating? Cheap Taco Bell meal box. Yeah, baby. Guess he was going on about, oh, you know, it'll be my treat. Oh, don't worry. It'll be my treat, man. We'll get you Taco Bell. Pull up to the drive-thru. He hits me with a, I left my wallet at home. Yeah, do you have a card? Okay, yeah, I'll get you back later. This bastard. Dude, even cold, the Taco Bell hits. Get fucked, Elon. Hey, I just take his form because he looks funny. Don't rag me. Was he driving? Yeah, don't do like the alpha male analysis of this scenario, okay? I don't want to be hit with that shit, not on a Tuesday night. Room temp Taco Bell's better than McDonald's? That's because like Taco Bell you find in a bag on the side of the road is better than McDonald's. Oh, it's done. Can we see you eat? I can show you the piece of chalupa that I'm nomming on right now. Damn, this shit good. Another discovery that is ultimately going to be bad for my health. I thought that Taco Bell got rid of good food. Streamer, your meat is visible. No! Everyone telling me my meat was visible on the ball dipping stream, too. Those bastards have me checking twice. I'll give them that. I'm doing a great job of entertaining you guys. He leaves and I immediately start stuffing my face with cold Taco Bell like a fat ass. Listen, man, I ain't eaten since 8 a.m. this morning. Chair wasn't even cold yet. Chair wasn't even cold yet, and it's 30 degrees out here. Is it 9 a.m. now? No! Excuse me, it's 7:45. No, 30 Fahrenheit. We don't operate on commie units here. We only use the Freedom Eagles. Oi, oi. Why would you lie about 6 minutes? Do I have to, like, do I have to be exact? Excuse me, streamer, you said it was 4:45. However, it was actually 4:43. Why would you be a liar about 2 minutes? I'm posting this on live stream fails immediately. He just got in the car and left. He's fucking gone, dude. He's doing an epic bit where he drove the fuck off and left me in his backyard with a death chair and an air compressor. Lying about 120 seconds is crazy. Flab time lying situation is crazy. They're laughing really hard on their stream right now, but we're not being careful. Motherfucker, you're in charge of box stream 3. I don't know if I can handle the responsibility. Hang on, can I even like hang on a second. How do you get in the thing anyway? And then okay, here's his switch. Wait. The switch is here. I'm assuming he said this thing could support like 10,000 pounds. So I'm assuming I can get it. Holy shit, that's uneasy. Oh, it's spinning me around. Wait, okay, how does the 5-point harness work? Where's the 5th point? Oh wait, hang on. I see. I see. Wait, I have to get all the pieces first? I have to resize this for me. I'm a little bit bigger than Jesse. He's like 5'2". So we're a little we're a little bit different here. So then hang on, where's my shoulder strap? All right, just wait till he finds out that he has to engineer the rest of this device. Let me out some shoulder length. I've never gotten into a 5-point harness. Holy shit. My shoulders are way taller than his. Jeez. Oh, I'm on it. If they his pisses are usually under 60 seconds, bro, he drove away in the car. I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to like. He got trapped in the dishwasher again. Dreamers are all weird shaped mutants. Speak for yourself, bother. Speak for yourself. Just because I look like an ogre doesn't mean all other streamers do. Wow, this thing does. This thing locks you the fuck in. Now hang on, how do I turn around? There's only one way, baby. All right, hang on. All right. That's kind of doing the trick.
Hey, nice shirt, Uwo.
All right, hang on.
Jerk. Nice. Hey, Uwo, nice.
Hey!
Long. Hey, Uwo, that's a really nice shirt for Hey, nice shirt.
Oh, hey, he's back.
Ron's linen closet.
I can't hear a word he's saying. Jerk it off.
Hey, boom, nice
I'm
shirt.
jacking off.
Where'd you get your sense of fashion? The linen closet.
It does seem to work best in like certain
Garbage.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, Uwo.
Yeah.
Nice shirt. Where'd you get your sense of fashion? The garbage dump?
Yeah. You guys are bastards. You're supposed to stand up for me. Motherfuckers.
Arms in check. Um. 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 Well, it seems
Man, you really can't hear shit.
no, you can't when you're up there.
Sit here.
You can't hear anything.
No.
So seems like things are going awesome.
Oh, it's going excellent.
Yeah.
After one good push, it no longer has enough pressure. Wait till it recharges.
Until it recharges totally.
It has to get like above like 90.
Ugh.
Amazing work.
Just great stuff. Okay.
You're bringing up embarrassing shit I've done.
Well,
It's fun.
I don't have chat up, so I don't know.
Your microphone is too loud. Fuck you.
Put the whole thing in your fucking mouth.
Oh. Your mic isn't even on. Fuck you! It's on now. Your mic is off. We can't hear him. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Well, I have a bigger air compressor. It's not going on this thing.
Nah, but it probably will do better. It'll just get all twisted up. If you don't have an air hose, though, good luck getting it on here.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, wait, spin me around real fast. I haven't seen what this thing can do. Whee!
Anyway, it can go faster than this,
I imagine.
but I don't know how sick you get.
I'm not a sickly individual. Whoa! Whoa. Nice. Whee!
Well, looks good.
First time I've seen this man touch grass. Motherfucker ain't watching the streams. Yeah, didn't you say, like, I can tell why amusement park rides don't last 90 minutes?
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason that carnival rides are for like 45 seconds.
Also, how'd you get this 5-point harness?
You just ordered it.
This thing is awesome.
You can just order it. Now, the the difficult part is mounting it. But luckily, I had a welder
Yeah,
who
yeah.
just
to
welded
do
it into
these.
place. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
and it wasn't my job, so so it made it a lot easier.
I want to build a vehicle powered by a pulse jet. I feel like this thing would be essential for this.
I think it's wise. I mean, the 5-point harness is just so you're really in place.
Now, pulse jet would really get this thing spinning. It also would be like 5 times louder than the air compressor.
You know, if there wasn't, you can see in chat, you can see at home that the surrounding area is all dry brush, almost tailor-made to be kindling.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can't use like, I don't know, like a JATO engine.
I think that a pulse jet would be perfect on this.
I think I mean, I don't know how likely a forest fire is out here, but it seems like that would be one way to start it.
Yeah, we're right in the one part of the U.S. that has old growth. We should blast a fire-breathing engine right into it. All right, hang on. Ah,
Sorry.
man, I've been tempted to do that the whole time. Next time, I'm not holding back.
It's fun.
Yes.
It's fun to just.
Where's your monitor mounts here?
My monitor just. Yeah. I did zip tie it right there.
That kicks ass.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed how ineffective this thing is.
What the
My addition to this device is basically like bullshit.
It's really weird because you can see how easy it is to move.
I know, but
by
it takes
human
so
hands,
much
but
external
through-
force.
I mean, this is like,
Moving weight around did nothing at all.
yeah, I can't believe it. We had like 4 ideas.
We tried all of them.
We tried all of them.
None of them works. Well, this one kind of works.
This
It's
one-
just like, it's not quite as bombastic as I'd like it to be.
Yeah, you want it to be like really crazy looking immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
Is everybody else seeing? Hold on, can they see at home? Just look straight forward.
Why?
Just because, like, I don't know how well they can see it, but when you look straight forward where your nose is, it makes the Elon face.
Oh, yeah, because
shape
it's where the mouth
amazing.
is. And it's going.
So good.
He looks like an ape.
He looks
More
like,
than usual.
he looks chimp Elon.
Chimplon.
Chimplon.
I can't wait for Chimplon to make Twitter
Chimplon
worse again.
monks.
Monks.
Chimplon monks.
Chimplon monks.
Chimplon monks. Ape face. Ape blonde monk.
Hey, you guys like how there's no like sound in the background now? You want me to change that? Whoa! See, look, it can. When it's charged, it's fine.
So loud. You guys can't hear how loud this
And then immediately, like, all right, now you can't do it again for 5 minutes.
Oh God, if it wasn't so loud.
This is sad, man.
Hear yourself think.
It is so loud.
It's so
Do you have like? Yeah. Hang on. Do you have a length of rope left?
a length of rope.
Yeah.
I have plenty of rope, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I can find the end of it.
Hang on. People are suggesting a Beyblade-like ripcord where this goes around the thing and then you just.
I have not thought about that, but it could work. That
Does
could
your
totally
truck have a hitch?
No, we're not doing that.
Well, come on, man.
No,
Come on, man.
No, we are not hooking this thing up to the truck and hitting the
It's
fucking
not going
gas.
to be hooked up. It's just going to be wrapped around.
It doesn't matter if you fucking start pulling the truck away. The whole thing's gonna heave
No,
that.
but it should Beyblade.
Sure.
They're going to go. I'm going to hit like
Tell
Mach
you-
4.
Can I tell you how unconvincing the argument "it should Beyblade" is to me?
Are you
I
afraid
can't
it's going to rip it out of the tree? That would be funny,
I
but it would
can't-
also be
I
terrifying.
can't communicate to you. It's one of the worst arguments I've ever heard in my life. It should Beyblade. So what's the issue?
You don't have any faith in my input here.
Not that input. We can try it by hand.
Oh, that's not going to be as fun.
I don't even know which direction I would drive in. Because in that direction, it's
Yeah,
like a river.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And if you just drove off that way and hit rub against the tree and like rip the thing in half,
Something would happen. Yeah.
something awesome.
And this is only 50 feet of rope, also.
Oh no, we need like 200.
Yeah, we don't have 200 feet.
We need 200 feet of rope to wrap around this thing 50 times.
Yeah.
So that by the time it's fully ripped, it's going like it's a blur. And these are like sticking straight out. And then well, if we were doing that, we would need a camera in here.
Yeah.
it'd be a tragic loss not to have one.
No, the interior camera angle when I had it yesterday, and I'll have it again tomorrow.
Yeah.
But the interior camera angle of seeing the world revolving behind and seeing it like, because a lot of times on the wide it doesn't seem as crazy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
right down the barrel you can see how insane it is
That's what I
to,
figure.
to be moving like this. Yeah, sorry if you get hit.
Oh,
Sorry if you get hit in the head by one of those.
I'm sure that would not happen during the Beyblading.
We're getting to the point where we may need additional light. I can go fetch the other lights.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. We have you have extra lights.
I do have lights for just this situation,
Excellent.
and I can go fetch them if you'd
Do
like.
you want to?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Let me go get the. Well, it's pretty dark, and I think in about because it's almost 8, right? Hold on.
It's 8. Yeah, yeah, it's 8.
It's 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
in about 15 minutes, it's going to be like pitch black.
Oh, yeah, we should probably
So-
get some lights set
So
up.
I will be right back with the lights.
Guys, I'm spinning. Dude, it
Hold on.
really just needs something to let you like move over. Whoops.
Yeah, but if you can move inside of it, we have seen what has happened if I'm allowed to move inside of the box.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would be dead. You trying to get out? I can hold
No,
it.
I'm not trying to get out. I'm trying to spin it by rocking back and forth. I'm trying to see.
Spinning it is tough, but if you just like move back and forth, you can get it to rock a little bit. Yeah. If you want.
That's if you just like,
Yeah.
you can get it going.
Now I'm just gonna tell you,
Yeah.
it's probably a really bad idea to try to get out of this thing by yourself.
Okay.
So if you want,
Is it? I feel like it wasn't that hard to get in. Is this kind of a like Chinese finger trap scenario?
listen, you can take your chances if you'd like, but
Can you both spin in it? Not locked in. We can't.
yeah, unfortunately, I wouldn't trust that.
Let's see if I can get it turned around.
It doesn't even reach on that side.
Are you kidding me? I wasted that air for nothing. It's gonna kick on when I retract it. I hate this. This thing's a piece of shit. It doesn't even reach. Are you kidding me, man?
It just did nothing.
It does literally nothing on that side at all.
Nothing. Okay, I'm gonna get the lights.
Sure,
Turn
sure.
on darkness.
I'll sit here like an idiot.
Okay.
20 PSI down the drain, baby. Now I gotta yell over this thing for the next 15 minutes. This is the worst. Hey, you know, we've had like 2 failed projects this month. I'm not saying we're adding this to it, because it does do something. But this is definitely like on the dog shit end of of project ideas. Can you give me a long stick? That would actually be so nice. This feels like the goat scene in Jurassic Park. I'm not gonna die. Da, 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 da. Well, that was definitely worth the noise. Oh, I know you guys can't hear it, but I can't hear myself think. This fucking Elon mask not only disgraces me and is like I'm taking like collateral aura damage every minute that it's on, but also it's itchy as hell to be on for any amount of time. Pretty sweaty also. It's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like what, 0 Celsius? It's pretty cold out here. I think that Jesse is literally getting in his car to go to every place that's like easily walking distance because the cold is getting to him. I think it's I think he wants to get into the warm car to travel. No one knows what it likes to be an Elon. Whose addition was a toggleable long stick? You guys are being so mean. So mean to me. I drive 7.5 hours out here to this place. I got up at 6:30 a.m. this morning, drove all the way out here, set up all my shit, press the start streaming button, and then all I do is get shit on. Because my only contribution to the cage is long stick, because all the other ones didn't work. 7.5 hours? You all thought that this was a close drive, didn't you? Yeah, nah, motherfucker. This shit is not close to me at all. Staying the night? Yeah, I'm staying in town for the night and then going back tomorrow. Nah, you said you drive like 6 hours yesterday. Listen here, German. Your country is like a 2-hour drive end to end. You cannot comprehend the distance of Pennsylvania. Not only is the length of Pennsylvania longer than your whole damn country, the GDP is 3 times the width as well. And this shit is like mostly cows and the Amish. Face me back around so I can look y'all in the eyes when I'm talking to you. I just supported you. You said it was 6 hours. You were lying. You called me a liar. Motherfucker. How many states can you cross in 7.5 hours? It's 3 states. It's Ohio, PA, Maryland. You're in Penn? No. You're this Mothman? Motherfucker, Mothman is from Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Don't try to take that from them. That's all they got. Keep in mind, I also stopped for breakfast like 30 minutes in. That's contributing to the 7.5 hours. It was probably closer to like 6.5 if I didn't stop for breakfast. What'd you have? Sausage biscuit. He's back. I fly instead of driving 7. I had to bring like 3 toolboxes and a bunch of pneumatic pistons. If you're doing that, it's better to drive. Trust me. Also, this shit's in the boonies. 1 hour breakfast. Okay, it wasn't like an hour. You know what? It wasn't an hour. Okay. The TSA loves pneumatic pistons. That's so sad. Take your private plane, land in the fields. I should have landed in the glorious fields of Jesse's estate. I think that would have helped. No light? He's getting the light. I know it's getting dark. What can I say? That is, wow.
Now that's pretty bright, huh?
That's awesome. Yeah, this is now more humiliating than it was a few minutes ago, which is actually impressive.
Yeah. Now this looks really like a machine designed to kill you. This really, and honestly,
This
with
looks
these
like a
tubes,
hostage video.
I tell you, the tubes make it look like the machine is designed to extract something from you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm not gonna say what, but it's pump.
I'm gonna add a piston right here. It serves no purpose except when you pull the lever, it extends out by 1 meter.
Oh, my eyes.
Where's the glove? Please don't hurt him. Ow. Oh, no.
Hey, look over here.
Yeah.
Truly be careful looking into this thing.
How bright is it?
It's really fucking bright. I've
This-
blinded myself.
This thing is like, dude, my eyes are burnt from all the Path of Exile 2 I'm not playing. Don't say milk the science, man. The Live Leak logo is going to slowly fade into the corner and it's all going to be over, man.
Wow. This is actually I mean, the sky looks really beautiful in this camera.
Pretty good camera. It captures the light well
Yeah, I would
in
say
outdoor
so.
scenes. In my basement, everything looks blown the hell out. But in outside, it looks pretty decent. Is this a cheaper alternative? No, it's not actually. This is more expensive than throwing someone off a bridge. It's not as bad given the mask. This light was like 75 CRI. What the fuck is CRI?
Um,
You're trying to think of something funny, but you're not thinking of it fast enough.
no, I'm thinking of the real answer. I'm not trying to think of a joke.
Candle rectum. Oh shit.
Candle, candle, candle,
Color rendering index. Stock rating instruction. All right, I'm gonna take that guy's answer. I think it's probably correct. Why they said all your outdoor streams look like snuff films.
Yes, they do.
If they look like this, I understand it.
I don't understand. I'm not a filmmaker, and I don't know how to shoot things in a different
What is
way.
that you're holding?
A light.
Oh, another. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I do like whatever stream you had where you were throwing porcelain dolls into a fence.
Now I don't into a fence.
You were there's a fence behind you, I think.
Was that the paintball stream?
Yes.
That went so south.
Did it?
Well, the problem
What was
was
it supposed to be?
the problem was I had a guy who had a paintball gun who will
Yeah.
not be named, and his job was to shoot me with paintballs the entire stream.
Yeah.
And then about 20 minutes into the stream, he says, "I'm out of CO2." And I said, You didn't bring an extra tank?" And he said, "No." And I said, "Well, how much does a full tank shoot of paintballs?" And he said, "Well, the tank was only like a third full." And I was like, "Okay, I guess we'll do something else." because
What are you gonna do then? You're already you're already
I was
locked in.
I was like maybe I didn't give clear enough instructions. I don't know. Thought it was pretty clear.
You get extra CO2. Someone said not having nitro in 2025.
This is my message to everyone in Uwo's chat, okay? You can't trust a motherfucking person. Don't trust a single motherfucking person, okay? And if you can get ahead by slitting anyone's throat, you slit it.
I'm undoing this hardest and getting the fuck out of here. DBJ Galaxy Gas stream win.
Anything
Oh, I
for
should have
money,
brought some of my
anything for
Galaxy
views.
Gas. Ah! This bastard.
That was so half-hearted.
It was. Ah, oh no, don't do it. Finally! Piston rising!
God, it's so.
I can't do that again for 10 minutes!
It's so lame. It's like unbelievably lame.
Wee!
Oh my God.
Ah! Another light! Gee, I wonder why all your shit looks like a snuff film.
It looks better. See, the second light, you can see it's like less harsh shadows on everything.
Ah! Fuck, man. Ugh.
You want to swing a bit?
Are you asking if I'm asking for a push?
Do you want a swingy?
Yeah.
Maybe you want swingies? Okay.
Yeah, I want swingies.
Okay.
Oh. Woo! Woo!
Okay. This is so terrifying with the Elon face.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's really incomprehensible. If someone was to come into the stream and look at this, it's really It would take so long to explain.
I should have brought one for you too. It would have really tied it together.
It's oh, good Christ!
Throw up through the Elon. Yeah, what happens if I vomit through the Elon mask?
I think you would drown, right? That's just what waterboarding is.
I'd waterboard myself with the Elon mask because I threw up on the swing. Get him a Bezos mask. Oh, that'd be great. We should have been the billionaire bros.
Bezos doesn't even have the heat anymore because he's not truly insane.
I know.
He's just like evil in the boring way that everyone else is.
I
evil.
know. And you can't
Right?
wear a Kanye mask because it'd be blackface.
Yeah.
So we really
And for
just
other
can't get
reasons,
the.
too. And there's other reasons.
Well, but he's like evil.
Yeah. We got to get more truly demented guys.
R.I.P. David Lynch. He would have won this shit.
David Lynch is a constant source of inspiration to me.
Oh, he's awesome.
I love.
I'm just getting swung around
I
now.
love Blue Velvet. You know, Lost Highway. All of these movies I haven't seen, but due to his cultural significance, I will claim to have been influenced by him forever.
Excellent. Excellent grift, sir.
Yeah. I've got a lot of stuff like that. That's what the divorce thing is about.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. I'm obviously not actually divorced.
It's okay. I saw you were talking.
I get kale every day.
Yeah. Why were you
Dude.
talking about your ex like all the way to Taco Bell and back then?
Do you want to tell them? Do you want to tell them what I did that made you burst into laughter?
We went to the combination KFC and Taco Bell, and he's like, first he was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Oh, I'll have a Coke." And he says, "One Pepsi," because he knew that they didn't have Coke products.
Translated form.
And then he starts asking for all these obscure drinks. He's like, "Oh, do you have the sparkling dragon fruit tea? Oh, do you have the? Oh no, we don't carry that here.
What's on the menu?
Oh, do we?
Picture of it.
None of that shit. I was looking at the same menu. They didn't have any of that shit. He had all the like random shit they have at other locations memorized.
I saw a picture of Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning Mark I have ordered.
He asked for some weird ass Mountain Dew, and then they said they didn't have that. He's like, "Fine, I guess I'll Baja Blast." And then he was like, "I would have asked for a Baja Blast Zero, but I'd already struck out too many
I
times."
whiffed on like 3 different drink asks because they didn't have them. So I couldn't be, "Do you have Baja Blast Zero?" Because then they would have said no, and I would have had to wind it back.
Yeah, it would have been.
It's humiliating. And also my tone while I'm talking to the Taco Bell lady is just like,
It's business professional.
it's way too formal. I mean, it's like I'm talking to a sponsor and trying to like hash out a deal. It's
The fact you
it's really brutal.
you insta converted from Coke to Pepsi because you knew they only carry Pepsi products was what I was like. I was like, "Holy shit! You live here. You live at this Taco Bell."
Excuse me. They are a young brands enterprise. KFC and Taco Bell are both young enterprises. Yum Brands is a Pepsi corporation. Of course, they would carry only Pepsi products. Them, Pizza Hut, the whole Yum Brands empire.
I went to McDonald's on
Delighted to
stream
be-
and I
this
didn't
is
know what a
not
sauce was.
intellectualism, by the way, because I know something I'm being made fun of for it.
I was impressed with your intricate knowledge of the fast food menus across 2 different establishments to the point where you knew their weird ass like variants.
Anyone could have made those drink orders. Anyone could have made those drink orders. They're common drink orders. They're very, very common.
They also own Pizza Hut. Yeah, that's how you get the combination Pizza Hut and Taco Bell.
Yeah. It's
This stream is truly science and technology. Mods, kill Buttery Gooch with a hammer. I'm so tired of people coming in and saying it's not really science tech. There's a flat Earth stream in the science tech category, motherfucker. If they can call themselves science tech, I can be like Working off in a pool and call it science-tech. That's what that means.
Pattern.
There's technology all around us.
Look at this and tell me it isn't technology.
This technology, motherfucker. He didn't really do that much then. Oh, no, it worked, kind of. There we go. Whoa, it didn't turn on.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
This is technology, dude. This is technology.
The peaking mic really adds to the rant. I'm sorry, I can't listen to my levels here.
Okay.
Look at all this science. Gravity, motherfucker. You ever heard of nature? That's science. Half the people in the science and tech category just talk about space, like pictures of space. A photo isn't science, but we allow it anyway. It's close enough.
Look at all the cables. That's right.
Yeah.
And not just cables, but tubes. Look at the amount of tubes as well.
Ooh, this has a texture on it.
What does?
This button.
Yes.
Is that how you tell what they are?
No, there's nothing distinguishing them at all.
I mean, length, I guess.
I guess length a little bit.
Oh, I should have been distinguished by my length.
Yeah.
Why does the one have a dot on it? Oh, that's the one that doesn't work.
There's two that don't work, and they have dots on them.
Man floating on a wooden box in the middle of the dark woods in an Elon mask is completely natural.
Now, let's be fair. It's a steel cage with
It's
box
not a
elements.
wooden box.
It's not a wooden box.
That's where you broke your neck.
That's where I broke my neck 10 months ago.
No, we need to bring that back, but with this.
Now, I don't know
Put
that
this
we
in
need
the
to bring
spinner.
that back. I don't know that we need to bring that back.
I think take this and put it in one of those big like gyroscope things
Yeah.
that can like turn you from every dimension.
That would be cool. You know, something funny that happened yesterday is somebody came into my chat. I didn't call this out during the stream. Somebody came into my chat and said, while I was in this thing that was moving like this, somebody said, "Oh, is this the guy from the rotating box?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude. Tipped you off. What gave you the fucking hint that I look exactly the same and I'm doing basically the same bit?
Look, people come in and say that to me all the time. Oh, are you the guy with the fucked up desk that smokes things? Like, yes, you're looking at the desk right now.
There's actually like 15 other.
There's two other dudes that are trying to outsmoke me on Twitch, but I keep out there. I keep them under my thumb.
They're like the triumvirate. At the end of the Roman Empire, we're all vying for that one spot. I'm still waiting for Emiro to show up. Yes. So this was something that came up yesterday.
Yeah.
I should clarify it. So yesterday I said Emiru was going to show up in 20 to 25 minutes to teach me how to play League of Legends. I said that for the entirety of the stream. She was stuck in traffic. And so
Jesse, your mic's off.
It may have died.
Oh, rip. All right, just yell really loud, and then they can hear it in my mic.
So, I asked her, could she please come back the next day? So, Emiru will be here, and she will be teaching both of us how to play League of Legends.
Oh, where's my PC?
In 20 to 25 minutes, she said she was going to be here, but she did hit traffic, so she's going to be here in 20 minutes.
She got to show up in person.
Exciting. Yes, it's going to be very exciting, and we will be playing League of Legends for 3 to 4 hours at the end of the stream.
Excellent. 3 to 4 hours? What? Why League? Because it's part of the hazing ritual. I don't know if you guys could tell that this is a hazing ritual. It's kind of hard to like get the hint. Jesse ran off. He's gone. I can't see shit because the lights are blinding my eyes. Emiru will be here in 20 minutes. What happens if I pull the trigger? Motherfucker. Man, it really don't do shit unless you're in that one specific position. I can't hear shit bro is saying.
I think it's coming through. Yeah, okay, it's working now.
Do. Oh.
Okay.
Can you demonstrate this thing? Yeah. We can hear Mr. Blossom Jesse. Oh, excellent. Oh, feet inside the metal cage.
Yeah.
At all times.
Keep him close to the chest.
Where's the death part of this chair? You didn't see it earlier. Ooh, spooky. Ooh.
This looks so stupid.
Ah.
Hold on.
Is there much friction on the rotation? No, it's just big. Ow! Fuck! Ow! How can you stand this?
It's for the art, dude. You don't believe in the art?
All these are just hitting you in the face.
Sorry.
Ah! Oh boy, 10 minutes of brrr.
Man.
The stim button.
Gosh. We still haven't tried using one of the smaller ones to rock the thing. That could be a next step. I think there's some
True.
places on here that are susceptible to pressure and force.
Like more than others?
Yeah, right. And if we mount it in the right place, I think it could start swinging the thing. I think there's still a chance.
All right, what do you want to try?
Okay. Where's one of the smaller pistons?
Ugh. That's gonna break.
Oh, don't step on that. Do not step on that.
Yeah, I can tell.
Sorry. I forgot to tell you. Jesus. He said careful, dude. Okay. So, one reason why I was like, let's not get down by ourselves.
Oh,
This is not structural plywood. This is not to stand on. This is just to strap like
electronics?
it's
and
just
shit.
to strap like a laptop to, yeah.
Oh, it's so itchy wearing this for so long. Hang on
Oh.
a second.
Yeah, get a tolerance break.
Give me.
So here's what I was thinking. One of the smaller pistons,
Yeah,
these can go back and forth a bunch of times.
yeah, real
If
fast.
we can put a weight on the end of this thing and put it in a place that's susceptible to swinging.
You want it to like point down and go like up and down real fast?
I mean, it's making it move. I'm like resting the weight of my hand on it. I'm not really influencing it at all. So
Try like laying something on it and see if that like rocks it.
well, this isn't heavy at all.
Okay, take that dumbbell, put that on there.
Yeah.
That's gonna be your test. Putting the dumbbell on there shakes it, then we might have a chance. Okay.
It moves. It
maybe,
moves, and I'm saying if we do it over and over, it'll swing more and more.
Yeah.
That's my theory. Is to get it rocking and not just like one big motion.
Yeah. Damn, you were right. It is kind of cold.
Dude, it builds up. When I went in, I put some pajama pants on underneath my pants.
I suspected that you were driving just to get in the car.
Okay.
Because it's warm in there.
It's just faster to go. It's a longer walk than it seems like. But I'll tell you one reason why it took me so long is I went in. This is a dumbass thing I did.
Yeah.
Which I think is really funny. I went in. I was also wearing really thin socks. I switched to nicer socks.
Yeah.
But when I switched to nicer socks, after I did that, I noticed the puppy that we saw earlier on the stream
Yeah.
is 3 months old.
Oh.
And he's a real problem still.
Oh no.
He's still an issue.
Yeah.
I noticed a bunch of my stuff, my clothes and stuff. He really likes me, so he eats my clothes.
Is he eating your socks?
He had eaten a bunch of stuff or chewed on it. And then I saw a spot on the floor that looked like the dog had peed on it. And I was like, huh, is that a wet spot? Maybe I'm overtired or something. But after I was like, huh, is that a wet spot? And I took up my sock foot and I pressed down on it to check if it was wet.
Oh, nice. So you had
see
to
if
double
it was a wet
shade.
spot or just a shadow. And I was, turns out it's wet and it's piss. And I just stamped my entire socked foot into a puddle of piss for
That's
no reason.
probably
So I had to change my socks and clean up the piss.
that's why
Again.
it took so long.
It's yeah, well, it's,
Thought you were taking a long dump to be gone that long, but you know, that was just my
no, I was
speculation.
just doing maintenance and
Okay,
stepping in piss.
that's understandable. Hang on, hang on.
That's the thing I love.
He loves stepping in piss. He was talking about being a piss stomper earlier, and I didn't know what it was, but now I understand.
Don't start this. Don't start this sort of thing. By the way, there's a fetish guy in your chat. I don't know if you've seen him.
Is it
But
the
there's-
hand guy?
It's he keeps saying cutie cuticle.
Oh, don't give him attention every single stream.
You need to ban him.
No.
You think like every single stream.
No,
you gotta
no,
ban him.
Listen,
How much
he-
money does he give you? It better be $100 a day for him to act like that. If somebody acted like that to me, they better give me $100 a fucking day. I don't have enough time.
you don't understand. He's like a running joke that he exists because he always writes messages. Now he's being like, oh, like out and open.
That's another problem.
Normally it's bait though. He'll write bait questions and somehow it's always something that I spot out to read without realizing that it's him. And then I'm like, motherfucker, it's the cuticle guy again.
Then you need you need to ban him. That's the only solution. And you saying, well, he's a running joke, he's getting attention. That's just another reason to ban him. If somebody in my chat is getting more heat than me, guess what? You're fucking out of here. You're gone. If I'm not the star, I better be the most popular girl at the prom, or you're gone. I'm gonna slash your tires. If you pull up in a nicer car than me, I'm gonna slash your tires. Fucking cutie cuticle, motherfucker.
Pay attention. Yeah, I'm implementing a pay attention to me only track.
That's-
If you come into the chat and you are funnier than me, you are instantly banned. If you drop a joke that's funny.
Do you think I got into streaming for the prestige?
Yes.
No, I got into it to get easy, cheap heat from being mean to people online. That's all I want. And now it's my career. And if I'm not getting easy, cheap heat, if there's other people getting like attention, I have no reason to be here. So it's unacceptable to me. You cold, Chief?
Dude, my hands are freezing. Can I turn this heater on?
Yeah, you can turn that on. It's a little bit slow, but
It fucks up the the air compressor, but it's fine. It's not being used now.
it's fine. It's not like the air compressor has been the star of the show so far.
I think the air compressor is working its best.
It's trying its darndest.
Yeah.
But that air
It's-
compressor may be
it's-
that air compressor may be finding its merry way back to the shelf of Harbor Freight very soon. It's very
Just
possible.
return in, boss. It'll be
It's very
fine.
possible. I got the box right over there. It has not shown its worth.
I set something on the box, and he was like, "No, don't touch the box."
I
To return that later.
what Uwo didn't mention is that he slightly ripped the box. He didn't touch the. Oh,
I put
touched it.
something on
I
the box.
touched it. Oh no, I touched it, and DBJ freaked the fuck out. He ripped it. He might as well spit in my mouth.
30
did I
minutes
say
of
that?
noise
I
and
shouldn't have
5
said that.
seconds of light rotation. Hey man, that's the best you can do. I thought they were talking about us at first, but I think they're talking about the air compressor.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, my hand's so frozen. Oh,
Well, you can watch the VOD where I had two psychos kicking my shit in for the entire stream.
that's more effective than the Pistons.
It's way more effective to have like a crazy guy jump on the back of it and start yanking on it. Ugh. And you can also, yeah, and we'll find more stuff to do tomorrow. I think the VR is going to work, by the way.
You're gonna put VR and get in this thing?
So I have VR mounts right there and right there. I think my laptop can run VR and also stream at 720.
Are you gonna have someone behind you mirroring your VR movements with the box, manipulating it around?
I don't think so. I think I'm going to be doing like standing room only games. I'll have to do some testing tomorrow. But I think I'm going to do some standing room only games where I'm trying to like make a sandwich in VR,
Yeah.
but I'm flying like around the kitchen and spinning and trying to manipulate it like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Or I'll play like Half-Life Alyx and try to shoot a head crab while rotating.
It's gonna be hard as hell.
I
I guess with the lighthouses it would work, right?
That's the thing. Theoretically, there's nothing that should be in the way. These bars might slightly impede it, but it's like
It shouldn't do too bad.
they're right there, you know?
Yeah,
It should work fine. I've had a couple of things in the way, but
There's nothing too bad though.
yeah. And I
But,
think unlike the other box ideas that I had, people always said, "What if you did VR in this?" And generally, like if I was in the rotating box and I did VR, it
Yeah.
wouldn't really. I'd just be like falling over all the time.
yeah, you'd be running into it. This one
Yeah.
makes sense because it moves you.
It moves me in the space.
Yeah.
Right. So it interferes with like, and it works. You know, like there's no way I could have set up VR in the box because these base stations would have been rotating as well.
Right.
Well, I guess that would have rotated me in this. I would have gotten sick and thrown up.
You would be getting thrown like in the room space. You'd be like flying around.
Yeah, 100%.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And you wouldn't want me to get hurt in the box, so.
Nah. Not preferred. Hang on. Let's get our.
And I'm going to reference Harry Potter for the second time during your stream, and I'm so sorry.
You should be hanged for that.
But I do think, like, maybe it's just psychological. For people in your chat who might not know, I did break my neck doing a stunt in the rotating room last year. For real, I actually broke my fucking neck for real.
Yeah.
And was in a neck brace on stream for like 3 months. It was a whole era of the stream.
Yeah. It was what the Twitch kids call poggers.
It was so pog to break your neck. And for the doctor to be like, hey, sit here in about 2 hours, we're gonna get your blood work back and tell you if you're gonna die tonight.
Holy shit, they hit you with that?
It was so intense. It was crazy. It was
I mean, breaking your neck is pretty.
Yeah, but I didn't know my neck was broken. I was just walking around.
Oh.
I thought I was.
You walked out and were just like, huh, my neck's a little stiff.
I was like, man, I'm sore.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it got worse, but I still don't have. I have one fingertip right here that is totally numb.
Oh, really?
I had bad nerve damage in my arm,
Yeah.
and this fingertip is still totally numb. And I asked the neurologist about it, and she was like, "You are an extremely lucky person, and you will have to live with the finger thing."
Yeah.
Which is, she was so straightforward. She was like, you need to be thankful to God, and your finger's not going to get better probably. And honestly, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, we'll take that.
If that's what the neurologist is telling you, I'm like, okay, I will take that if that's the outcome. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I broke my neck, and maybe it's it's almost definitely only psychological. But every once in a while, when I feel like I'm approaching danger, the same spot on my neck that was broken will start to hurt, like Harry Potter's scar burning when evil approaches. Like before I got into the truck, which was the most dangerous stream I've ever done.
Oh, your scar started hurting again.
I see it started like aching.
My scar
It was just trying to tell me. It was trying to warn me like a dowsing rod. Danger detected. You know, we can
like
take the weights off
dowsing.
the other piston if you're having trouble getting those off.
We also have another barbell. My hands are so cold.
I mean, I can go inside and look for gloves. I don't know where they would be.
I have gloves. They're in my car. I have to go get them though.
Well, go
I'm
get 'em.
still over there.
Go get them. I'll vamp.
No. Let's see if we can get this guy on here first.
Oh, my phone's over here.
Yeah. Oh, this one it comes off.
Broken neck spidey sense. No, spidey sense is too accurate and helpful. DBJ thinks they are guts. Shut the fuck up. Okay? DBJ thinks they are guts.
They are guts.
Guy compares himself cringely to Harry Potter, and someone in the chat is like, oh, this guy thinks he's so fucking cool. Understand?
You gave a cringe disclaimer before making the comparison.
Said it. I was like, I'm the biggest loser on earth.
You're like, I apologize in advance for the Harry Potter comparison.
Yeah.
And then you did a like Harry Potter comparison while doing a pog face.
I
Like,
hate look. Where's Jesse's glove from yesterday?
yeah, where's your one glove? The glove of 1,000 bits.
The glove. I am going to do the single white glove stream. I was telling Uwo didn't think it was a good idea.
I never said it was a bad idea.
Uwo didn't think it was a good idea. The idea is I'm just going to be wearing a single soft white glove the entire stream and see how it feels. The entire
That's
idea.
the stream.
The
He
stream
hit me with this, and I just said, I don't think you're cooking with that one, Chief.
What's it like to eat a delicious dinner with a single white glove on? How good is that? Like, if I get a complaint or a compliment from chat, how do I respond to it? With a single white glove on.
What does the white glove have to do with the scenario you're outlining?
That's my outlook.
On life?
You know how sometimes you wear a suit and it makes you like feel different?
Do you feel different when you wear suits?
I think if it's
You
up
wear
and-
suits?
I think if it's up and down, it'll make a huger. I think.
Okay.
I think.
It will make a huger difference.
Shut up.
I
Also,
I'll just repeat it back.
although
What
I
you
just saw
said.
myself in the camera angle. When I'm standing like this, I look like I'm shaped like a Far Side cartoon. Look at this. Look at this. Force perspective. I look like I look perfectly triangular.
That's
Look
awesome.
at this. I look like such a schlub.
I look like a schlub every stream. That's part of the charm.
Polygonal.
Polygonum?
Fill it with lotion and become of mice and men. I should read Of Mice and Men because I talk about Lenny constantly.
You've never read Mice and Men and you talk about Lenny?
I'm really obsessed with Lenny because I feel like it's very relevant in today's society to Lenny someone or be Lennied. I think it's,
To be Lenny.
I don't know if there's a way to put it in the middle, but it will have a much greater effect in the middle.
I don't know what I'm going to strap it to in the middle.
We have 2x4s if there's a way to just screw a 2x4 into this thing.
You know, you're kind of right. I think this will rock the thing.
I think it will. I think it'll do it a lot more in the middle.
We need something going up that I can bolt it to like this.
Okay. It's a good question. So again, a 2x4, I have it. I could just like,
If you can mount it here vertically, go get the 2x4. I want to test it here just to see if it does anything.
I mean, we have a bolt right there, right?
Yeah. Or like, you want this to be here? There's no mounting on this.
I know, but if we had like a 2x4 right there, up and down,
I could put this up here.
that would definitely do it too.
It seems like it would, yeah.
I think it would. I think that would have some effect.
I don't have any way to mount it as is. We need something running vertically. You're right, though. I think it might have... Well, you have more leverage on the ends like this.
So maybe the corner is better. Let's try it on the corner. Why not?
Let's try it on the corner
The corner
because
is
it's
so
the easiest.
it's so fast and easy. We can at least test it.
Yeah, and then when it doesn't work, we can go get the 2x4.
Who gets chat in the divorce between me and Uwo? I don't think divorce is how this is going to end, and I hate to tell you that.
Yeah, I think it's going to end in a killing.
I think one of us is going to go first, and I'm putting that really lightly. One of us is going to make a mistake first. Annulment? That's not what I mean. That's not what I mean at all. I'm not used to seeing a real face on stream.
Yeah, they're not used to real people on my stream.
Yeah. How about in real life, Chief? If you see a human face and it like is distracting, it's like upsetting to you, that's troubling. It's like you should look at human faces a lot.
You're coming at all the autistic dudes in chat right now with that one.
Yeah, nobody autistic watches me.
Yeah.
So it's this is just me coming after
It's
your chat.
yours is a neurotypical only stream.
Everyone who watches
Jimmy J is well known for how neurotypical his stream chat is.
Oh god. Hold on, let me fix my shit.
Yeah. Is your mic off?
No, it just fell off because my cord hooked on something.
Uh-oh. We can test this manually with the shaker here.
Ooh, well, don't listen to this next part of the stream. Here,
Yeah,
put
okay.
'em up, okay. I used to have such a beautiful round ass. And then I lost a lot of weight. And you know where all your weight comes from, I guess, is your ass. It was like letting air out of a balloon when I lost weight. I went from a pretty fat guy to a kind of fat guy, and it almost all came out of my ass. And it's one of the worst things that's ever happened to me. And I have a flat Hank Hill ass.
This is so sad.
Lost the ass in the divorce. It's, you know what? It's not even there's some truth. Show us the ass. You can intuit the ass from my presence. I don't need to show it off. You can figure it out for yourself. Worse than neck break? Yes. And I'll tell you why. Because breaking my neck got me a lot of attention. And I'm a middle child. And
Excellent.
I like to have attention.
Oh, I forgot it's stunted because we plugged the heater in.
Yeah.
It's not doing anything.
But we just did something with it. Okay. So I think I just realized that I think I just realized something. It's possible that this was doomed from a physics perspective.
Because we're standing on the ground applying force versus this, which is mounted to itself.
Yes.
Yeah. That could be an issue. You know, if we mounted something to the rope up there, maybe it would stand a chance.
Oh, we're a bunch of fucking idiots.
Science and technology, baby.
Because this
Get into science and tech category.
It's not pulling down on this. What this is pulling up and down at the same time on this, which does fucking nothing. It's all fucking morons.
We did have fun though. Correction, I had fun. This was a novel concept to me.
This would have probably worked better with fans or leaf blowers. Hey, genius, it's would have. It's a contraction of two other words. It's not would of. That doesn't mean anything.
Oh no, here we go.
Subscribe or die. You're not even subscribed to the channel.
You can't shame them for not being subscribed. What if they're poor?
It's not my stream.
Oh, you fucker.
It's my stream. I can be rude. Oh, I care. The flat-assed pedant. I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
You know, this is why the piston blasting the ground was the most effective one. It's the only one applying
force against something.
It's the only thing applying outside force. Everything else is just shaking on the thing. What we really need is
how to make this thing spin.
Well, what we really need is something to spin the weight around really fast, like a big motor.
Wait, is this thing attached to something?
Oh, wait, the piston's down.
The back piston is down.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the air holding it up anymore and it's got weight.
Well, we should probably undo that. I mean, this probably still won't do anything.
I'm going to tell you right now, this
But-
thing ain't doing diddly shit.
Yeah.
But I will go fix the back piston first so that you can feel better about saying it won't do diddly shit.
Pulse jet? We're not doing the pulse jet.
Yeah, we need a welder for that. And also, it would set the forest ablaze. You think you can just come in here setting my path ablaze?
Holy fuck. Big news, guys. My friend Matt, at work, his vending machine just got a totally new layout of candy.
Oh, baby.
It's got 100 grand bars and Reese's sticks.
It's a Reese's stick.
You've never had a Reese's stick?
No.
Dude, it's got wafers and shit in it.
Oh, like a fast break.
Wait, isn't the fast break like the nougat one?
Oh, is that nougat?
I'm pretty sure that it's like the soft one. But the Reese's sticks have like a crunch.
Oh,
Unless I'm thinking of the wrong one.
I don't know candy that well.
Yeah, that much is clear.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Motherfucker thought physics worked wrong.
Yeah, Om's in chat that Uwo didn't even know about 5 different sodas they didn't have at Taco Bell.
Imagine not knowing all the different Taco Bell sodas.
Imagine it. How do you feel about the Take 5 bar? It's incredible. The Reese's Take 5 is the best version of it, but it's an incredible candy bar. Uwo just spin it manually, just by hand. Bro, that's what we did on my stream yesterday.
Yeah, that's what we were
Yeah,
already
that's
doing.
what I built this for. I built this to be spun by hand. And Uwo was here.
And I was like, I can make it better. And then I came and wasted.
Turn it into a machine. And
I'm going to turn it into a fabulous machine.
as it turns out, the most dangerous thing that we can do with this thing is have a human being fuck with it. That's it.
The most dangerous thing that I've added to this is if someone like fell under it right as it actuated and got stabbed through the chest with a
Yeah, that would really hurt.
pneumatic piston.
It's so scary seeing DBJ in code switched clothes.
Code
There's
switch.
a bunch of my chat members who are seeing me in attire that looks straight. And they'll have it's like
Code switched clothes.
it's like they're seeing an alternate universe.
Code switched. Hang on, let's see how this goes now. If you get the rhythm, if you match the motion of the ocean, you can
Right.
start getting some shit going.
You can. And compare that to this. I don't know about this one, Chief.
It's so much work. Look what it takes. Look what it takes for them to mimic a fraction of our power.
Oh my god.
We can just touch it and it goes
It
further.
really wants to swing. It wants to swing so bad. It wants to swing so bad, and the machine just can't do it.
You know, if we mounted the piston to the tree and then tied a rope around the top support rope, that would move it. You're simply not willing to do what needs to be done.
I think that's a good description. I don't want to. I'm really worried about fucking with the trees. I don't know because the trees are like the one big unknown about this whole thing.
How are they unknown? They're big trees.
That's all we know about them.
What do you think they're gonna do?
What if they've been eaten away inside by molds and fungus?
Are you afraid a tree's gonna fall?
What if it falls and smashes me?
Thing's like 2 foot in diameter.
What if it falls and crushes me and they find me underneath it like this?
Yeah, you look like no. What if it's in like George of the Jungle and you pop your head out of the cavity that you've made in the
Yeah,
tree?
and it's shaped exactly like me. I mean, I
Yeah,
can't have that happen again, Uwo. That can't happen to me again. All right.
you only got one of those in you.
Well, last time I changed my name, it wasn't a problem, and now I got all this car registration stuff, and it would become a huge albatross to start over again.
Oh, they break their neck one time. Now it's all I'm afraid of getting crushed by a tree.
Wait, you could install the pistons horizontally? That might work?
We literally we tried
No.
we tried it first. It didn't do anything. It did literally nothing. It does nothing.
Yeah. We just spent 3 hours determining one of Newton's laws. You just came up
What
with
an
it, and
amazing stream.
you're way behind us.
I'm glad I drove 7 hours out here to make the
Such
most unuseful addition to this
such an
project
amount of
possible.
work and time and effort to to not be able to affect it
At all.
basically at all.
I mean, that one does affect it, and then the thing runs out of air and you have to wait
The
5
thing
minutes.
runs out of air, and it also only affects it a little for like 1
It
second.
affects it less than you kicking it slightly.
Yeah, it's
That affects it more.
yeah. This looks way funnier. This looks way funnier.
1 second, I have to go to the bathroom. Can you talk for the next 35 minutes?
35 minutes. Yeah, let me
All right, excellent.
okay, let me think about other things about my personality that your chat might be interested in. Let me see. Um, let me see. Um, when you said there were going to be air compressors, I thought they were going to act as some sort of jet engine to spin you around. That's what we thought was going to happen. And then we didn't even try it because our testing before the stream was so pathetic that we were like, that doesn't work at all. It doesn't work even 1% to blow compressed air out of this thing. We thought it was just gonna build up and spin and spin and spin. You would need a big tank. Yeah, we just had no idea. Can you tell us any kind of story about a guy you grabbed the guy's full dick on a plane? He was okay. I didn't know. Let me clarify. Okay, I palm slapped his dick on accident when I was getting up because my hand slipped off of the armrest. All right, there was a very old man next to me on the plane. This could happen to you, so you shouldn't make fun of it because it could happen to anybody. When you're standing up on an airplane, you push yourself up on the armrest. Sometimes the armrest is slippery or smooth, and your hand slips off and touches the old man's sweatpants next to you, and you basically feel his whole dick on your hand. And you can tell, you basically have an idea. You've scanned his dick with the palm of your hand, and you know what it's shaped like exactly. And you kind of smack it like a sumo, like a E Honda hard punch. I shouldn't say hard. And that happens to a lot of people on the plane. And then, and okay. And of course, what did I say to him after I did that? When I got up and I did that, and then I got up and I walked off the plane, of course I said nothing. I didn't say a single word. I couldn't even bring myself to say sorry. So I didn't even apologize for it because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. I just wanted to. And part of me was like, what he wants is not an apology. What he wants is for me to get away as fast as possible. He wants to be as far away from me as possible. There's no way that he wants me around. It's not like what? Me sticking around and being like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to touch your penis. Do you think that's what he wanted? He wanted to have that conversation with me. He wanted me gone, okay? All the people saying he wanted you to finish the job. The job does not start with that, okay? And if it does, you need to see a counselor. There's no job that starts with one of the people going like that. The claw. I'm not talking about the fucking claw again. I don't want to talk about the fucking claw. Anyway, you can hear a lot of old man penis stories on twitch.tv/deadblossomjesse. And on that stream, what we do a lot is we do a lot of like cool um We do a lot of cool, like, something people like. Debates. Yeah. Okay. We do debates. Basically, I challenge people to come on and debate me. So, pretty cool. No hand job tutorials. We don't do any hand job tutorials. Lots of cock to spare? No, dude. No way. Hey, could you talk about Eddie Munster? I'm not going to do this to another stream. I can't do this to another stream. Anyway, Eddie Munster. Look up a picture of Eddie Munster. I want you to, okay, if you don't know who Eddie Munster is, look up a picture of Eddie Munster. And I want you to tell me, I want somebody in chat who's never seen Eddie Munster before. Tell me without looking up any other information, just the picture. What he is a monster. What kind of monster is he? Stop saying no, stop. I'm seeing people who know what kind he is from my chat, and they're fucking scamming people. Daxar says, Holy Dracula. Vampire, 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 question mark. Bunch of people guessing vampire. Is he not a vampire? This is the fucking thing, okay? He's basically Dracula's baby. He's got Dracula blood in him. Neither of his parents are werewolves. And the wiki says that he's a werewolf. The wiki says he's a werewolf, but he is a Dracula. Look at him. He is a Dracula. He has Dracula hair. He's Dracula. Frankenstein plus vampire equals werewolf. That's fucking bullshit. That's such... He looks like a werewolf? No, he doesn't look like a fucking werewolf. He's a Dracula. He's not... I'm sorry. I don't want to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this with you. Wiki says he eats butt too. No, dude. He's like a boy. Bro has a face. Hey, the real Duckysaurus. Are you voice blind? Do you think I'm Uwo right now? Do you think this is what he sounds like? Because Uwo has a voice like a man being pushed down into a mine shaft. Across the property, when I'm going over to the house over there, across the property, I can hear him. It's going. It's like a gunshot. I thought I was a loud person. I really thought, oh, I'm a loud person. I'm a loud person. And yet, I am not the loudest person I know. Lester Dracula. Okay, we need to talk about Lester Dracula. Lester Dracula is another character from the TV show The Munsters. Now, what creature is Lester Dracula? His name is Lester Dracula. What creature is he? What creature is he? Oh God, not this shit again. Shut the fuck up. He is a werewolf. Lester Dracula is a werewolf. Why is he named Lester Dracula? This is your Pepe Sylvia moment, isn't it? Why does everyone say that to me every stream? I'm losing my mind. Dracula is also a werewolf, you dumb shit. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? This is some revisionist bullshit. This is some crazy revisionist bullshit. It's like what people are doing. It's like what people are doing about the tariffs, where they're like, actually, we wanted this the whole time. This is actually what we wanted. We meant to do this. You're doing it with Dracula, where you're like, no, Dracula was a werewolf. You didn't know that, idiot? Yeah, we all knew that. We all knew Dracula was a werewolf the entire fucking time. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know anything that you're talking about. I hate you. I hate all of you.
What the fuck could possibly be being discussed?
I'm busy. We'll go back in the shit, okay? Give me another fucking 20 minutes, all right? I haven't wrapped this up yet.
The fuck?
I'm not fucking done. Twitch.tv/deadblossomjesse for women's issues history PowerPoints on deadblossomjesse /twitch.tv/deadblossomjesse for PowerPoints.
I leave my channel at
Monday
power
for PowerPoints about women's history. Whoa.
Divorce.lol.
Divorce.lol is a link to my stream. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, divorce.lol is the official is the official URL of the Dead Blossom Jesse stream. And of course, yt.divorce.lol for my YouTube content.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you got to get the relevant subdomain to the divorce.lol.
Yeah, I was basically just explaining what I do on my stream. Yeah, basically just talking about it. Lol, it actually is. vods.divorce.lol. Does that lead to the VODs channel on YouTube?
Why are you you asking? Don't listen to it. He's trying to drive traffic to his VODs channel.
Give me the fucking VOD money.
Give me that VOD money.
Oh,
My VOD.
This is another cool thing about me. All I care about is money. I don't care about my family or friends. Or making anything good. I only care about money and clicks.
Yeah, he's gonna beat me with an iron pipe after this because he said this thing better work, so it makes me lots of money.
Yeah. And I need to come away from this with some upside, so I'm gonna take the camera.
No!
I'm gonna take the camera. Uwo's gonna be, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the final season of Uwoslab. I really hope that you've had a nice time.
He cares for old man peen. Don't worry, I was reading the chat when he was going over that part.
It's not, no, listen. I don't care for it. In fact, I packed one. So if you heard the story,
I wasn't watching the stream, I was just reading the chat, and I was trusting them to honestly relay information to me.
Uwo, what's your Eddie Munster take?
What's my Eddie Munster take?
Okay.
Like on Eddie Munster? He's kind of cool, I guess.
Hold on. Do you know anything about Eddie Munster?
He's the guy in the Munsters.
Okay, that's all you know?
That's all I know.
Okay.
If you show me a picture of him with his cock out, I'm gonna throw your phone into the creek.
Okay. So can I ask you? So obviously he's part of the Monsters family.
Yeah,
What monster is he?
he is a werewolf. Isn't that what the like zoop means? The little like point? What? Why are you distraught? What did you run off for?
It won't focus. Dracula haircut. Look at Dracula haircut.
What is Dracula? Oh, Dracula's a vampire. Is it a vampire?
Dracula haircut. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right. Now, Eddie Munster. Look, now you can't barely make it up, but you can see the shape. Dracula haircut.
But he's a werewolf, isn't he?
Shut the fuck up, Uwo. I'm not fucking kidding. Okay. Not another word. I don't want to hear another word.
Am I wrong?
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? It's a thing that I can see.
I forgot that song
No,
existed.
you need to get a mod to ban the guy that just changed his name to Lester Dracula for the joke. Because it's not even a first time chat. Somebody just changed their name to Lester Dracula and said, "What's going on here?" You need to ban that person. That's not.
That's
acceptable
awesome.
behavior. It's not acceptable behavior.
That's awesome.
It's not possible.
Can I VIP him here?
VIP Lester Dracula. He's a werewolf.
Lester Dracula.
Lester Dracula.
Hang on, /VIP.
Please. I can't be humiliated again.
Lester Dracula. Congratulations, Lester. What laws of physics were we trying to break?
Newton's.
Oh shit, that guy. That's like
Those are like some of the main ones.
That's like the dude with the apple.
Yeah.
But not Tim Apple. It's
Not,
the other
no.
one. Damn.
Is it bad that like I can't even remember Steve Jobs without remembering Tim Apple first? Like now every time I try to think of Steve
I keep
Jobs,
forgetting what
I think
his
Steve
last
Apple.
name actually is because I keep thinking of him as Tim Apple.
Yeah. 10 years ago we had Steve Jobs, Tim Apple, and John Apple.
Now all we have is Apple, Apple, Apple.
Now all we have is Apple, Apple, Apple. Oh, we got 3 apples and no jobs.
All we have is no jobs, no Tim, and no Apple. Yeah, Nick Microsoft.
75 fucking cents.
Did you know Steve Jobs named Apple after his Adam's apple?
Rebuild the internet.
And Bill Gates named Microsoft after his penis.
Oh.
Why couldn't we have no Apple and 3 Jobs? Steve Jobs died.
Honestly, with this fucking seriously, the prices of groceries is that now people do have 3 jobs and no Apple because they can't afford it.
3 Jobs, no Apple.
Yeah. I went to the store the other day. You know how much an apple was?
What?
Well, I'm not kidding.
I've never bought an
look-
Apple
look
like
me up.
one.
It was $100. It was.
Wow. Hang on. That explains why that pear I bought was
This is real-
150.
I can see your eyes, but not your mouth, and so it looks like your eyes. Like, I don't know how close you want to get to
Oh.
the camera, but this looks so fucking crazy.
You're getting too up close and personal with Elon Twitter.
Okay. Well, listen. Well, well.
Yeah. So I'd say this project was a grand success, right?
Now it is 9 p.m.
Yeah.
and I suppose this would be a good time to check in. You look good.
Yeah,
You look
thanks.
good. Now would be a time to check in and just get your take on how things are going
Yeah.
and
Like
next steps. And,
like a mental health thing, or like were we talking about the fact that we tried to defy the laws of physics in 4 independent ways without it working? Look, I'm not the one that got the world's weakest air compressor, because the stick would work.
Princess, you're the one who sent me that air compressor to get.
Nah, I say you want to look like a pancake. You got some shit that looks like a
3
chode.
gallons. The pancake was also 3 gallons.
Yeah, but
that
it's
one.
shaped like a pancake. It's got pancake physics. It's different.
If you use the pancake one, Newton's third law doesn't affect it.
Yeah, it's true. If we use the pancake one, we could open the side wide open and spin the thing like a top. But instead, look what we got to deal with.
I got the can. Oh. Well, listen. We still got the swing.
Yeah.
It's still fucking goofy. It's fun to look at.
Do you want literally anything that I've attached to it?
I don't want to hurt your feelings.
I think this might be some of my worst work. This is all a ploy. This is all a ploy to come out and use your swing.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. For tomorrow, what would I want on the swing and for the tomorrow show? And
He planned a VR before I even got here. He
You know,
was expecting failure.
I listen. I would hate to take away all of this valuable equipment, so I think that you will put it to way better use than I will. So that's what I. Oh,
A few years ago, we
The
had
best
Steve
way-
Jobs, Bob Hope, and Bob Marley. Now we have no Steve, no Bob, and no Bob Marley. Look at what we've done with the state of the world.
a few years ago, we had cool. Now we have no cool.
Caveman ass Facebook. A few years ago, we had Tool. Now,
Now we got no cool.
no Tool.
Well, buddy,
Yeah.
we went for it.
We really went out on this one.
We swung out.
I can't. We had 4 different plans and none of them worked.
None of them even came close to working.
All right, I just want to say before everyone blames me, it says it's another failed idea. One, it was a master ploy to come swinging the swing for an hour or so.
Yeah, I just want to.
And I succeeded in every conceivable way on that.
Yeah.
Second of all, you denied telling me that a leaf blower would not spin the box. After all the plan, it was like, we're going to put an air compressor off it. It's going to spin it around.
Just an air compressor. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know about any of this.
It's like a 1/4-inch tube. There ain't no way. The leaf blower has way more force. Even if the air compressor worked, it wouldn't be more powerful.
I didn't know any of that.
Oh.
Just a little guy.
I already had like 2 failed projects in the last month. They're starting to see a trend. I'm falling off. My projects are going to shit.
I
Quit
love
my job. My engineer's leaving my body.
I love the people in chat who like to pretend like that's why they watch. is to see this perfectly.
They seem to be posting more tech W's when the shit don't work, so I don't know what.
I think they like it. I think they like that part of it.
Yeah,
But that's just a suspicion of mine.
just a slight suspicion.
Yeah.
You gotta take some chances sometime. Fuck, what am I gonna do for Thursday's stream now? I need 2 working streams at least this week. And that shit was gonna be a shot in the dark that probably wasn't gonna work. Now my ass is
Did
high
last
up.
night not work?
No, last night's worked.
Okay, well that's one.
Yeah, I need another one now. This one didn't work.
Okay, you need
I need 2 a week to work at
two
least.
of 3, yeah.
Yeah.
How
If
high
you-
up the hill can you push that thing? By hand, not that high. We need
Oh,
we
by
need to like
hand.
drive a tractor up there in the night at a like
Okay,
100
listen,
grade.
I gave the genius idea of ripping this thing like a Beyblade, and he said no.
We're not going to attach, and I apologize that I'm the stick in the mud this time.
We're not gonna attach what?
A year ago, I would have said yes.
Oh,
I
he breaks
debatably
his
said
neck,
do
and
it.
now suddenly he doesn't want to attach a truck to a swinging gamer box and rip off.
Attaching a rope to this, wrapping it around 3 times like a spinning top, attaching the other end to a truck and driving the truck away.
Yeah, that'd be baller, as the kids say.
I think it would kill the inhabitant.
The inhabitant.
Yes. What's the worst that could happen?
I mean, death, but
Death.
can I get a chair again at least?
Yeah, get in the chair.
You get to play in this thing all the time. I'm gonna be gone tomorrow. This is my last chance. I really did just come here to
Uwo
play.
pulling out some real I'm the guest energy right now.
Actually, it's your help, but I'm the guest. So I get to swing at the swing.
I get controller 1 because I'm the guest. Okay. Yeah, here's a
There's
buckle.
the center.
Yep.
You didn't even say please.
Let me just check. See if there's anything that can't be sitting here. It's just some tape and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a tool.
What tool?
This thing. Could probably
Oh, the one in the chair.
we used to have tool.
We used to have tool, now we don't.
Now we
Caveman ass.
Now we have no tool.
No. Back in my day, we had tool. Now we have no tool.
This Gorilla Tape is crazy.
It's awesome, isn't it?
I mean, it feels like something else. Okay.
Feels like something else.
It's fucking dark, okay? Give me a break.
Hang on
I've
a
been
second.
parading your chat for like
Hand me
2
my
hours.
lever. Parading. It's called
Berating.
Oh, that's just like par for the course. Yeah, it's called streaming, sweetie. Look it up. Okay, look. From sitting completely still, watch what this does. Any minute now. Look, it's rocking it. Whoa! Whoa, that's crazy.
Moving your head and foot back and forth makes it
I'm
go
not moving
so much
anything.
faster.
No.
It makes it go so much it's unbelievable.
Rocking my leg literally makes it go like
Oh my
insanely faster. If it starts from like a complete standstill, let's see if it can get moving at all. It's running out of air.
Yeah. It's running dry.
Well,
I gotta ask you something, Uwo.
yeah,
You wanna have a little bit of a ride?
yeah,
Okay.
a little bit.
It might-
Please
it
swing
might-
me.
It might cheer you up.
I need a little cheer up right now. I need a little. Please. Ah. We. You Well, then we said please. The piston isn't even moving. It was moving.
It was moving a little bit,
It was.
but not nearly enough. Not nearly enough.
What would we need realistically to move this?
I have no fucking clue, dude. I really
It
don't.
has to. What?
I really have no fucking
It has to be like a crazy amount of force to get it going. If a leaf blower or an air compressor, neither one did it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know, dude.
Hmm.
One wonders. I still think that if we're going for rotation, having a heavy weight on the bottom and
Dude, we've tried that though. Oh,
no,
spinning it.
spinning it. If we had it exactly on the axis and we had like, because it's torquing the force, and if that
Yeah.
weight was like commensurate with
That
this
would
weight,
that would tear the shit out of that gearbox though.
Yeah.
Like it would destroy the motor it's attached to.
Yeah.
Whee!
Yeah, but who cares?
The Beyblade could work. Yeah, but the Beyblade is one-time use, and then you got to reload it.
Well, what do you mean with a new streamer? Like a new person?
No. Like you got to restring it. It's not completely automated. Once you're in the box, man, I thought something real cool was gonna happen. Is all I'm saying. Listen,
Well,
the science don't always work. Sometimes you strap an air compressor to something, and some cheap ass got an air compressor and don't have enough air in it. That's not even the actual reason. It literally, like, if we had 5 times the air, it would still barely work.
no, yeah, there's no way. There's no way. Even the big ass one that we had that we can't really realistically mount on this because it's
Yeah.
150 pounds. Like, there's no way. I don't think that would have worked.
I know, because the back piston only like it would tilt you up, but also just someone kicking it does that.
Yeah. So
What the hell would the actual? Maybe the spinning weight, it would destroy a motor. The actual only way, I think, is if you attach the pistons to the strings holding the whole thing up. And I don't know if you'd want to do that.
yeah, that might be tough.
I don't know where we mount them. It'd have to be like to the tree or something.
I don't want to. I mean, stuff rubbing on those ropes makes me
Would
mighty
wear them
nervous.
down, yeah.
Yeah, they'd go out. They'd go out pretty quick.
Mm.
Yeah.
You saying you're not a huge fan of that?
Well, I just want to survive to the next thing.
Oh, you're not looking forward to another. Hang on, wait. If I
Listen, yesterday's stream was really good, and I did that with this thing that I constructed
yeah.
that didn't hurt me, but come
Okay.
close to hurting me. And given that, I don't feel a great impulse to die for it.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
try.
I don't believe in my art enough.
I'm trying the box truck thing. That's too good of an idea to
Okay,
let
well, I might advise against it considering my experience doing it.
I'm gonna wear a motorcycle helmet.
Yeah, well,
I think would be a good precaution. Maybe
Well,
maybe some knee pads.
one thing I'll tell you, and again, my advice is don't do it,
All right.
given my experience. But it's like the most exhausting thing I've ever done in my life. Right?
You only did it for
I-
like an hour and a half, right?
No, I did it for like on that Sunday. I did it for like 4 hours.
Oh, geez.
Like
Okay.
2 hours, and then there was a break because we had to relocate,
Yeah.
and then 2 hours.
Did someone
but
kick you out of the parking lot?
yeah, I got the mall manager coming out telling me you can't film here, which is the funniest reason to be told
Yeah.
to stop driving around in a box truck bouncing around.
Why'd they know you were filming it?
Because the back of the box truck was open and they could see all the cameras and stuff, and it was evident. And I think that that was just an easier thing to tell me than to interface with what I was doing at all.
Yeah,
I
being
think it was
like,
easier for them to just say, "Don't
You-
do this,"
Then it was
rather
the-
than tell, like, try to interact with what I was doing or even learn what I was doing. They didn't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
know.
they don't give a
Yeah.
shit. They just don't want you to.
I do think those streams were good, but
Yeah,
but I wasn't wearing a helmet.
you should wear a helmet.
I should wear a helmet, but it was exhausting. I was so sore because when it's driving around, you're bracing yourself at
Oh
all
yeah,
times,
constantly.
slipping and like trying to hold yourself up.
Yeah,
I tried to play DDR in there for like 15
I
minutes.
wanted to try to cook something in it.
Hot surface?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Christ, Uwo.
You gotta wear the heat-proof gloves so you don't get burnt.
Uwo hasn't had his neck break moment.
I don't want to have my neck break moment.
A fucking truck.
All right. Maybe you convinced me.
I don't want to break my neck. I don't want to break my neck. That's why I'm going to wear a helmet in the back of a moving truck.
Yeah, while I'm gonna deep fry.
Yeah, I don't want to get hurt. Okay, so the hot plate is only going to be at boiling temperature and not a degree more.
I did cook on the moving floor. All right, I think we've exhausted our. All right, boys, another project succeeded. Another great project of the Uwoslab. Jesse, you want to say anything? You want to announce any future streams before we?
Well, I suppose the most relevant one is you can watch the VOD on my channel right now for yesterday's stream where we were doing this entire concept. You might want to skip forward. There's a whole there's 15 minutes starting soon. But if you watch the VOD, we are fucking around and being crazy in this thing with my two helpers who are just kicking it and spinning it and pushing it. And we were doing that for 2.5 hours. I mean, it was a really good show. I'm really happy with that show. It was so much fun. And tomorrow we're diving even deeper into what this thing can do. We will have, ideally, VR set up in this so that when I'm swinging and spinning and bouncing because somebody is kicking this thing from outside, I'll have a VR headset in and I'll be trying to play VR games.
That's gonna be
inside of this
awesome.
thing. That's gonna be awesome. We'll probably try to play some more Mario 64 with the nest of buttons because that was really funny how many times. Because it really is just play Mario 64,
Yeah.
but you're drowning inside of your own controller. Like that's how it felt. It felt like I was in a waterfall of my own controller. And
You have
yeah,
all the
that's gonna
keys hanging around.
that's gonna be really, really fun. And that might be the last swing stream for a few months because I think I'm gonna get rained out the second half of the week.
Oh, that sucks.
It sucks a little,
You
but
should
it's
get in there in the rain. That would be an extra damage or an extra
there's
hazard.
one thing I could do in the rain, and it's cover this whole thing in like shower curtains
Yeah.
and stream in there like that, which I do think is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It's possible I get rained out, and if that happens, tomorrow will be the only other show I do for a while. But this thing is made of metal; it's not going to disintegrate. So when I come back, I can just hang it back up and do some more ideas in it.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. So
Nice.
yeah. And Uwo,
Yeah.
bless you, truly.
Yeah. Thank you
For-
for letting
yeah.
me come out and like only fuck up your machine and do literally nothing of value except make you swing me around in it. I really appreciate it.
Hey man, hey man.
It's just ended up being us hanging out and dicking around. But
Well, I don't.
it's a good old time.
Personally, I don't mind that. I don't mind it at all.
Hey,
You
it's
know?
a good old time. Anyway, my next stream will be on Thursday. I don't know what we're doing yet. We're gonna build some shit. I wonder if my battle bots are almost working. Maybe we'll do that. I've said that for a couple weeks, so. All right, let's go ahead and raid. Let's see EJ Essays live. Hopefully that works. You're creeping them out. They haven't seen a real human on my stream ever.
Look into a human being's eyes. This is the first time many VTuber watchers have looked at a human being's eyes direct.
I'm used to that. You're gonna kill them from exposure. They're gonna die. All right. I'll see you guys around. See you on Thursday, 6 p.m. EST, baby. Bye.